Brooklyn strong, can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Head hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make sure watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The sturdy or Millie rock like a FanDuel. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
There's caution. Oh my goodness.
Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
You got a choice every day what that looks like for you. Being steadfast, keeping your nerve, don't lose your shit with this group. Being tougher as a group.
Oh, what a move by Sharp. Counted him a foul.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. Back in the day, J-Kid was the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a Jansport. Ben 10 with the dribble drive handoff. Pick and roll, full contact, this is a man's sport. County of Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound, right? Brooklyn Bridges, DFS defenders. The Brooklyn Block Party, clacks and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Head hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make sure watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The sturdy or Millie rock like a FanDuel. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
There's caution. Oh my goodness.
Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
You got a choice every day what that looks like for you. Being steadfast, keeping your nerve, don't lose your shit with this group. Being tougher as a group.
Oh, what a move by Sharp. Counted him a foul.
Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Dash Vlog. Listen, man, shout out to High for 201 in the building already. Ready. Shout out to Barry. I see you. Listen, Cam Johnson was on fire tonight. I'll take back what I said about Cam Johnson. I apologize. You play like you wanted this. You trying to get your starting spot back. You play like you tired of people talking shit. You play like you really cared tonight. You play like you wanted to win. And that dunk you caught when you split the defenders, then went to the basket, bruh. Nothing short of incredible. I am hyped that he played that great and hope to see more from Cam Johnson. I am excited to be a Nets fan tonight. They talking about the standings and how we 3 games back and how important this game was to win. To know that we had that sense of urgency to win and come out and play like this, I gotta say kudos. I gotta say kudos. Barry said, bro, it's the Hawks. I don't care if it's the Hawks. We gotta play who in front of us. So that's what we played. The next game is the Hawks. We gotta beat them again. Ella said, nah, we need more consistency from him. Good game, though. Nah, that's a fact. Listen, he got to shoot like that on a regular basis. And it looked like he got hot early. He was playing big in the first half. He had some big shots in the second half. It's like we fended him off. Like they kept trying to come back and do this and do that, but it wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? This was, again, Kevin Ollie held another team to – Kevin Ollie and the Brooklyn Nets held another team under 100 points. I'm impressed with that. The way they held them in that first quarter, oh my goodness. They never had to lead. We beat them wire to wire. We beat the Hawks wire to wire, and this is the third time. No, we up 2-1. We up 2-1 in the split. They saying this series might be the tiebreaker on who get in the playoffs and who don't. Who's seeded where? We win this tiebreaker, it's going to be huge implications for us in the playoffs. Go in the play-in. Excuse me, in the play-in. We got Joey in the building. He's a member of the page. Shout out to all the members of the channel. Jack City, Jellio, Big Dog Hunting, Two God Gold, SRK, AWNC Enterprise, and Joey BK, New York Nets, and Jellio. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we out here, man. I want to say shout out to the members of this page, man. Shout out to the Nets fans. We the best fans. Joey says, great team win. Schroeder and CG had great games. Day and Dennis did their thing too. Day with the 3. I can't wait till Jay pull up on the panel and talk to us about Day with the tray. Day with the tray. Come on, Jay. Where you at, man? I know Jay coming on the way. He on the way back from the game. Yo, that's my guy. Shout to Wally on Wednesday. She said Hawks play with no sense of urgency. Looks like they wasn't even trying to play for real. Listen, we had Wally on Wednesday join the panel earlier. Her content is dope, man. Hopefully she joins tonight. We can't. She be. I don't know what her. If she be busy or not. But we enjoy your content, Wally. Subscribe to Wally on Wednesdays on Twitter. But yeah, man, we got a sense of urgency. We want to play. This was the first home game. I think tonight's win boosts the morale. I'm excited to listen to the post-game interview of KO. I want to hear that. Wally on Wednesdays follows up and says Hawks play with. Oh, she said that already. My bad. I mean, Big Priest in the building. He said, good thing we were able to win missing some of our guys. That's a fact. Again, I said that the Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges was supposed to run the offense since the beginning of the season. Tonight I seen it, but I don't see it consistently to say they can continue to do it. But I'm not going to say they cannot, because the way they played tonight was nice. We was up, and Mikal Bridges didn't score in the third quarter. And listen, I don't want to say that too. Mikal Bridges is who should be the one stepping back. He don't miss a game. He should be knowing when to step back. Like, all right, we don't have to run the offense through me. And I think the coach helps with that. And I think we was hooping because of it. 100. Listen, again, it's easy to focus on how well we did on the offensive side of the ball, but pay attention to how we contested those shots. We made it hard for them to score the ball. 16 points in the first quarter. Yeah, because they ain't got Trae Young, but we ain't have Cam Thomas, and we scored 34 in the first quarter. We out there hooping. I ain't here for excuses. I'm here to win. This was a good game. This, and y'all know how I always be like, I never get a chance to watch a game with the Brooklyn Nets just winning and the cruise into the win. When it was 56-50 at halftime, I was like, I don't know what's finna to happen, you know what I mean? But then when we like took command of the lead in that third quarter, as you could see when I pull up the third quarter stat, we outplayed them 38-25 in that third quarter. So again, two things set the tone in this game. The first quarter, how we had the lead and never looked back. Even with them outscoring us in the second half, they got it to single digits, but they never tied the game, right? Third quarter, you see what happened. You see what happened. And we followed up with that on the fourth quarter. We got three 30-point quarters and one 20-point quarter. We played we played an awesome brand of basketball out there. And I'm happy to see it. Big Priest 5122 said in Atlanta play the Knicks next. Okay. Okay, well, I never really root for the Knicks, but I might not. I'm a root for them in that game. I want the Knicks to beat Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get that playoff spot, that play-in spot. That's for us to have. It's for ours to hold near and dear to our heart. We need to hold that. We need that. We get that playing spot. The city. Oh my goodness. 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 The Knicks lost tonight. I'm not sad. Damn. Oh, you seen that play when Clax hit Bay in the head? Damn, I thought CJ was done for when he got hit in the face and he was bleeding. I was like, wow, this is the best game in his Nets life. How is he getting hurt? No, he went to the locker room and came back. That's the type of grit that we need from the Brooklyn Net players, man. That's the type of grit we need. D Monster YT said, I can't read that comment. I only read it if it's a super chat. I'll read it respectfully, but I can't read this because I don't believe this comment. This comment right here is negative, and you ain't got no way to back that. You got to back that now, matter of fact. And he got the next comment. He goes, we had more role players against going against other role players. That game don't mean nothing. CJ will drop no more than 12 points next game. I mean, listen, I don't expect nobody to give
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
the doubt. I ain't even tripping off that. Shout to D Monster YT. Barry in the building. I see ya. LM, talk to me, man. How you feel about tonight's game?
Oh man, it was a good win. I ain't expect Cam Johnson to come out like this. I ain't gonna lie.
What you mean like this? You
He
talking
was,
about 10 for 15, 7 for 11 from the 3-point
yeah,
line?
man. We barely get that from Cam Johnson. Like that's a once in
Barely.
a his. I think his career high is like
Refreshing.
38 or 34.
Yeah.
So he was close to beating his career high tonight, man. But yo, that was a good showing. It shows what we paid him for. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you got to start playing for your contract at this point. I ain't gonna hold you. It was a good win. Dennis Schroeder. A lot of people gonna say Dennis Schroeder outplayed Dejounte Murray tonight. Um, that's something though that was actually interesting to look at.
Mm.
But it was a good team win overall, man. I saw somebody tweet. I think it was somebody from Locked On Nets. It was sarcasm, but he was like Cam Thomas was holding his team back, which I thought was funny as hell. But nah,
Oh boy, I'm not even going to get
we
into
got
that. I'm gonna
the
let it come around the panel. I'm gonna let Joey go next. Shout out to Joey in the building. But you finished though, Adam? Talk to me.
Nah, I wanted to say, man, I ain't gonna lie, that them two day run threes in a row,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna hold you. If I'm looking at that, I think somebody on Twitter was like, yo, if I'm looking at that, I'm reconsidering Claxton might be getting shit, man. It might be a goal. If Dayron can give us that consistently,
Listen,
man, I ain't
listen.
gonna
Before
lie.
go ahead. You ain't gonna lie. What?
I ain't gonna hold you. I can see maybe not a starter, but I can see them grooming Day Day to be. I don't know. Maybe if
A
he can
four. He could be
get
one of
into
the
that
better
four,
fours the Nets
yeah,
ever
like he can
had,
get
bro.
into a four position, and then they get a real five. Yo, I don't mind. Listen, it's looking scary, man. Cam Thomas
Okay.
and Dayron development. I'm really proud of them because they like our kids, man. We drafted these guys and we watching them grow as they play, man. So Good show up tonight from the team.
That's a facts, man. Shout out to LM. We got Joey BK in the building, and who is a member of this channel. Shout out to Joey BK, man.
You
Appreciate you, man. What you thought about tonight's game, bro?
man, this is probably one of the best Nets win slash games I've seen in a while. I mean, we played a solid brand of basketball all the way through. You hit it
Word,
on the head, Breezy. You hit the nail on the head when you brought up that first quarter and that third quarter. Because
word.
if you are Nets fans and you pay attention to the games and you watch them consistently, you would know that these are the two quarters they struggle in. They start off slow. They usually play from behind in the first, or they fucking have a meltdown in the third quarter.
Talk
So
about
they played solid all the way through, man. I mean, the defense was there. They had good energy. They were switching. They were sharing the basketball on offense. I mean, it was a
yeah,
solid game. This is probably the best Nets game I've seen from CJ since he's been here.
right.
Um, Schroeder had a good game.
Mm.
I seen a couple of Nets fans
Hold on,
killing him.
let me hold you there. Do you
Yeah.
pause? Do you think that Schroeder and CJ play well? Like, listen, I think Schroeder and CJ can play well like that together because Schroeder gives CJ the spacing he needs because Schroeder is also a 3-point threat. Now,
I
when
mean,
you got somebody like Dennis DSJ and
mm,
how you say DSJ and that who don't shoot the three ball for real, which who shot well tonight, which we'll
right.
get to, but just to stay with you, Joey BK,
Mhm.
the fact that he creates that spacing for CJ to get more uncontested 3-pointers. You know what I'm saying? And he finds CJ. He's somebody that you
But
if see remember CJ
right.
got Joey. Remember CJ. I mean Joey. Remember CJ got caught in the air and he
Mhm.
found Schroeder.
Right. Yeah, but
That's
this is
because Schroeder is moving without the ball. The more
right.
we become a team that knows how to move without the ball, I see us winning. I see
But
us winning.
I'm glad you said that. So it's not really a ding on Dennis. It's about Ben, right? Because like we said, Schroeder should be starting, and this is one of the reasons why he should be starting. Because if we play with Schroeder, we got a good chance of not falling behind in the first quarter. If you're
Right.
playing with Ben and you have him starting, you're gonna always have to be playing uphill offensively. You get
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't want to start your games off stagnant and be fighting the whole way through. I mean, granted, I'm not sitting up here acting like Schroeder, some top 10 point guard in the league. But again, I will reiterate, he is solid. He can run
Solid.
the team and he can still give you something offensively.
Yo,
You know what I'm
hold on.
saying?
So hold
So,
on. Let's remember I said also we said that it's about spacing, right? So
right.
what I want to do, I want to show you what I want to get further into the conversation with me, LM, and Joey to show y'all what we talking about when it comes to Schroeder, right? So look, we're gonna go to Schroeder. We look. This is his shot chart, right? Now, as you can see, Schroeder is a player that's going to give space into a player like Cam Johnson because Schroeder, he could shoot from the elbow or he could shoot from the corner. Now, if you're a point guard, you're not in that corner unless the play is drawn up, designed for you to be in that corner. So that means Kevin Ollie is calling X's and O's. He actually got a playbook, right?
Right.
So that being said, all of this is spacing. So
Correct.
what we saying, all of this is spacing. That's the whole. You got to respect that whole side of the floor. And maybe this is strategic for him to shoot on this side because CJ shoots his best 3-pointers on the other side of the floor. Now I'm gonna be cooking with grease if I go to CJ shot selection and his shot selection is on the other side because that would prove my theory of spacing to be correctly and what
I mean,
Dennis Schroeder brings that
right.
Ben Simmons doesn't bring.
I mean, the spacing is always
Oh
going to
my
be
God.
better.
Nah, I
The
wasn't
space,
totally correct, but you see what I'm saying. You see on the other side that he was 2 for 4 on that other side. And
right.
then on the straight away, he hit a straight three. That made 5. And then he missed
Right.
that three right there. Then he hit a corner 3. But case in point is you can see how Schroeder creates spacing on the floor for Cam
Right,
Johnson. You see it, right?
but yeah, absolutely. But this is, I mean, the spacing is always going to be better without Ben Simmons on the floor, like because you got somebody like Schroeder, like yeah, I mean, like I said, he ain't no top 10 guy, he not Spider or nothing, but he's going to keep the defense honest. Like he can shoot a little bit, he can drive and create, and he knows how to make the right pass. So I mean, and to all you Nets fans, I seen people trolling in the chat talk about, oh, we hype because we beat a trash team. You the same guys. If y'all really Nets fans, you the same guys that would have been clowning if we would have lost tonight.
Yeah, yo, listen, trolls. I don't let no trolls slide. You got dudes coming in here talking about his name is nobody. Hold on, he said Brooklyn has a real point guard in Dennis Schroeder. Oh, that's a compliment. Hold on, he said they have a coach in Kevin Ollie that actually runs plays in practice and is running schemes on defense. Kevin should have been the head coach. Yo, this guy nobody. He's a somebody. He's not a nobody talking like that. These are straight facts. Like shout to him, whoever you are. I never seen you here, but if you want. Subscribe to the channel, maybe jump on the panel. Shout to Easy in the chat. Shout to D Monster and all the Nets fans. You know why? Because we the best fans. And any of y'all trolls pull up, we gonna talk basketball, and you gonna walk out realizing I shouldn't have done that. I should have came to that page with respect and honor.
Now, I wanted to continue with my comment. Now, you sit me
Please.
and talk about, oh, this is a G League team and this and that and the third. Atlanta's still very talented, bro. Like they still got
Mhm.
DeJounte Murray out there. They still have Bogdanovic. They still had the Capella. Like I get it. They didn't have Trey Young, but they still had a respectable team out there, and they still were playing for something. They know they had to beat us because of the playing situation. So don't sit up there and just try to marginalize or try to diminish our win. That's corny, yo.
That's
Straight up.
corny. Hold on, I wanna speak more to what nobody says because in my own words, I've been saying the same exact thing in confidence that's what Kevin Ollie should be. And exactly what happened tonight is who I thought that Jock Vaughn was. Now that we understood that I confused Jock Vaughn with Kevin Ollie, and we know that Kevin Ollie, for one, was handpicked by Jock Vaughn. So again, for one, this is my coach, bro. I know this is a team that we were supposed to win, but again, my point is this: anytime there's a game that we supposed to have a sense of urgency, Kevin Ollie always seems to muster up what it is to for us to get it the job done. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's impressive in a coach. I want to see his post game interview, man. I want to see what he had to say about tonight's game, man. Because to me, this looked like leadership, bro. This looked like he knows how to make the players that was playing bad play good. He gave confidence that they were on sharp. Like, go ahead, you shoot it. We up big. Go ahead, take the shot. They were on sharp, knock down 2 3-pointers. You can't tell me that don't build morale. And I think that's what we were lacking before. From then to now, KO was bringing morale. The morale that
Yeah.
he's in his team, undeniable. This is why I'm willing to debate any troll that pull up. Be careful. Watch. I'm telling you, morale means so much. It's not a statistic, right? But you can see it in the effort. You can see it in the effort. And I seen it tonight, man. Shout out to Cam Johnson, man. I was impressed. And we wish you could play like this every game. But
Facts.
even if you gave us 21 a game, we would be happy with that. We would be happy with that.
Day look like he been developing that three for like a minute though, man. He seemed like he like shooting it. I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna lie. You got to give him that green light. If he and his form is nice, man. Like it's not like a nasty jump shot to look at. Like he got a nice form, yo. So I mean, if
Even the jump.
I would highly suggest that they let him take more of those. Because if he can become like a stretch option, it furthers his game, man. I feel like that's gonna be huge in the long
I agree with that. And even when I seen him shooting threes before tonight, and even though he missed, his threes were never really that far off. Like they were really
run. Right.
close. So I knew Day Day could shoot it because you like, damn, that almost went in. Day Day, like when you seen him shoot the threes, I just think the more confidence he gets and the more comfortable he gets, the more he's gonna become a monster. You know what I'm saying? I think
Right.
I think he could do it.
That and if he uses his size, because the man is 270. If he start using his size more and his strength, start bullying these dudes, yo, like he gonna be a problem.
So hold on, let me ask y'all
The-
this. I'm glad you said that. And matter of fact, let me ask Leaf this because he just joined the panel. Shout out to Leaf. Subscribe to his page, Leaf 4788. Hey, listen. When I was listening to the game, they was like, Dayron Sharp reminds me of a Kevin Looney. Now,
Yeah,
When
I
I
heard that.
when he
Yeah, I
said,
heard it too.
I never really compared him to Looney, but when he said it, it kind of resonated with me. You know what I'm saying? Like it made sense. And I think that I'm gonna start to expect Dayron Sharp to play this well. He's somebody, even though I don't think he's injury prone. So I'm gonna ask you, Leaf, tonight. Do you think that the Nets should continue to develop Dayron Sharp instead of trying to put him in a trade? Because I know you said trade everybody, but I don't think Dayron Sharp should be on the trade block.
I mean, I don't think he should neither. But if you want to go get a Zach Edey, you trade as many niggas as possible. You know what I'm saying? Especially them
Nah, I'm
niggas
not
that's
with you with that, bro. I'm not trading Dayron Sharp for Zach Edey or Zach nobody, bro.
see, here's the
Zach
thing.
Edey, Bake Zeddy. Mhm.
That
See,
Edie, Baked Edie, Edie, ice cream, I don't care.
Yeah,
Nah, Day Day
you know
staying,
what?
man. I can't trade Day
I'm
Day
not
for
trading
Edie,
Dayron
man.
Sharp,
You know
bro. I'm
what?
not.
Or
I'm sorry,
just draft the
but
nigga, whoever they trade away for Edie, put that nigga at the 5 and let Day Day play the 4 or some shit.
you know
I
what,
don't
Right.
know.
bro? See, I can't even answer that question fully,
You
bro.
said
Like,
no. The question answered. You was trying to give it a soliloquy behind it.
look.
Listen, trade Clark to get that Edie nigga and then put Day Day at the
If you
4 or
could
some
trade,
shit.
yeah, if you listen, if you could get Clax up out of here, man, for Edie, I'm cool with it. But I mean, Dayron is gonna be a back. Dayron's still gonna be backup at the end of the day.
Dayron
Okay,
had.
so let me ask y'all this about
Hold on.
Dayron.
Jay just,
Okay,
I
go
just
ahead.
want to shout out to Joey. Hold on, Joey. Jay just joined the panel. So Leaf is
Oh,
here. Jay is here. Jay just came from the game. Definitely want to I want to hear what Joey gonna say, but we're gonna go to Jay
Oh,
after Joey because Joey was
oh shit.
No,
at
go
the
ahead,
game.
go ahead, Jay.
Nah, my fault. We playing this Madden season right now. I'm watching the game. Yo, Breeze, Key just scored on 9. But the game was fire. Know what I mean? It was the energy in the building. Tonight was West Indian night. Mr. Vegas went crazy at halftime. Know what I mean?
Facts.
They had the whole fucking like Labor Day parade that they had that shit kind of all around the Barclays. So when you walking through it, Palance, like that shit was fire. Nah, it was a good time tonight, man. We needed a good win, and hopefully we get this back to back so we could be I think we'll be like 1 game behind these dudes.
Yeah.
I
No,
think we be, and
two
I think we
games.
be
We gotta
2.
win both
I
of them.
think
We'll be
we
2
gotta
games. I'm
win
gonna pull the
both
standings up.
eventually.
But yo, I wanted to ask you, Jay, because you was on always advocating for Sharp to shoot the 3 ball. He knocked down 2 tonight. Talk to me. What happened in the Barclays? Did it shake the building?
Well,
Day with the tray? Or Day with the tray?
yo, man, I don't know if people really cared. Know what I mean, but I did. Know what I mean,
Yeah, no doubt. That's
I
what's up.
did.
I mean,
The block there's like, yeah, you really like Dayrod, right? Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, what I will say, bro, like, listen, Jay put me on the Dayron last year, bro, and everything that he said about him from that point is 100% true.
Yo,
I think,
I'll be honest. Like
I
I
think,
low key be a little like not jealous, but tight that Leaf always give Jay the credit about hearing about Day Day, cause like yo, I was talking about Day Day too, man.
I
In the
mean,
beginning, like
no, you wasn't, nigga. But
not yeah. Hold on, yes I was.
no, you wasn't. Nigga. Stop lying, bro. Cut that shit out.
Hold on,
Cut that
now
shit
you
out, bro.
said it.
Cut that shit out, bro.
Oh
You know it was Jay. You
Lord.
know it
Like,
was
I
Jay
ain't
that put
never
the
bigged
bug in
up
our ear
Daron Sharp.
first, bro.
Hold on. Listen, I'm not listen. You can ask Jay that me and him. It's
Yo,
not
where
like
that cap button at?
nah, Jay. Yo, ask Jay.
I'm not asking Jay shit, bro, because he ain't say nothing the first time, bro. Like, I'm not asking him,
Yo,
bro.
bro, nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah, you
Don't do
saying
that.
don't do that, bro. I've been praising you the whole time. Now this nigga want praise for the same
Nah,
shit I've
cause
been
you,
praising you for like a
it's
whole
like,
year.
come on,
No,
man.
I'm not giving you
Yo,
that.
but
No,
yo,
because you
just to
better
keep it a
know.
stack.
Hell no.
Yo,
You
nah,
wrong about a lot of other
Listen,
shit,
yo,
bro. And
you
I
know
didn't
I'm
do nothing
always
else,
for the
but
jokes.
no.
I'm always for the jokes, but just to keep it all the way a stack, me and Breeze always been advocating for the young players on this team.
facts. Fact, but it wasn't because it wasn't just Day Day. It was
Yeah, it's
Cam
not just
and
Day
Day Day.
Day, Cam, Clax. We've
Remember
been.
Kessler? Remember Kessler Airways? We
I
but
wasn't.
he.
Kessler,
I
oh
wasn't all the
man.
way. I wasn't in with you on that one though.
Oh, all right.
I wasn't in with you on that one. Look. I listen. I put it to you this way.
But
In
look, I
terms,
tell you this. I think that this nigga Jalen Wilson is like a better version of Kessler Edwards. So
That's a fact.
he's what
yeah,
I
you
agree.
I give
always
you that.
wanted Kessler to be. I think
I give you
he's
I
that.
agree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jalen
nah,
gonna be
that's
a problem.
yo, yo, hold on. How y'all feel about this? I'm gonna go to Joey because Joey, we was supposed to go to
I
Joey.
wanted to
Uh,
speak more on
he's
the Dayron issue, but
Oh
I'm
Yeah,
nah, we
what
I'm
I had to
saying,
say,
hold on,
what
we
I
not
had to
leave.
say.
Hold on, Leaf. We not leaving it. I just would shout the Reholla 88. I just want to read this comment. He says, "How about okay? You got your own question, so I'm gonna just read the comment. Then we're gonna go to Joey. Then we're gonna go to Leaf. He said, Reholla 88. He said, how about we get that bum ass Ben Simmons off our cap and keep Day and Clax at a star? We hoping. What star? I don't know, but of one that could play with their back to the basket. We gonna go to Joey.
Claxton's not staying here, bro. No.
Oh, hold on. We're gonna go to Joey BK. I ain't gonna put no soliloquy to it. Shout to Reholla 88. You could join the panel too if you want, and I'm saying really go in about that. But you see you already got some pushback. Shout to Joey BK. Talk to me, man. What's up?
No, I was going to ask y'all a question because I see that the Dayron Sharp, train is getting, hype train is getting more people on board, which is cool and all. But what do y'all think? Like, okay, we get rid of Claxton, right, and we got Day Day.
I
Is
don't like
Day Day
that. I don't
is
like that
no? Hold
idea
on.
though.
Is Day Day good enough defensively
No.
to start
He
and be
good,
out on
but
the
Yo, you seen
perimeter?
that block at the end of
no.
the game? You seen that
Yeah,
block?
it was good. It
Yo,
was
so I wanted to talk
But
about that. I heard about y'all talk about Dayron Sharp or whatever, and I think you
hold on,
forgot.
wait, can I answer his
Ivan.
question?
Hold
Yeah,
on, Ivan. We're gonna
but
go
just
to yeah, hold
yeah.
on,
Answer my
Ivan.
question. Answer my question, Jay. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we're gonna go to Leaf and Jay. Go ahead, y'all.
Honestly, I'm not 100% sure if he's all the way ready because I like him as the backup. You know what I mean? And I keep telling people, Clax and Dayron is a 1-2 punch because Clax can do what Dayron don't do, Dayron can do what Clax don't do, and
Right.
they interchangeable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clax is way faster than Dayron.
Yeah,
He's more agile. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
good
Um,
take, Jay. Good take.
this dude, Dayron is more of a brute. Now I mean, it's more brute force, and I want him to go
Nice.
to the rim tougher more times, like because he like
Okay.
doing them little up and under layups and shit. But I want him to shack somebody. Know what I mean? But
Yeah. But
Word.
no. Remember, he just came off of the injury though, so
But
he
Jay, that's scary too, because imagine he doing all that and the niggas like stretching pause, stretching it out from the 3 point line. That shit's
But
scary as
That
hell.
was on the
yeah, but
scouting report that he can develop
yo,
that.
I've been telling y'all he could
yeah,
shoot threes since last year, and y'all keep saying y'all don't want
Yeah,
him to shoot
that's on the
threes. Y'all
scouting
want him
report.
close to the
no,
But
basket.
but
I agree with Jay. I agree with
right.
Jay. Develop
but
So
him
you know what's so
slowly.
crazy?
Like I agree
You
Hold
know
with
on,
what's
one
Jay
so
mic,
to
y'all, one
keep
mic.
Claxton.
Hold on, one mic, y'all. We're gonna go to Jay. Let Jay finish, and then we're gonna go to Leaf.
no,
Leaf
I
is
was finished. I was just saying, I've been telling y'all for 2 years that he could shoot threes, but y'all been telling me that y'all don't want him to shoot threes. Y'all want him to be close to the basket all the time, and I
to
Nah,
offer
I
understand
everything.
wanted
that.
that nigga to
I
shoot.
understand
I ain't
but
gonna
that,
but
lie.
but
but you know
with
what's
the
the
three,
crazy thing is, Jay? You hit it right on the head
That's a
when
valuable player, man.
no, he Jay hit it right on the head, right, when he described both of them. But it's kind of odd that Day is the more of the brute player, right? But he's the better shooter, even
yeah,
though
Yeah,
it's
yeah, that's the
weird.
crazy part. Good point, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hold
No,
on, let's
no.
go to Leaf. What you
because he
saying?
grew up in the Steph Curry era, man.
Here's the thing about him being a better shooter. He's not just the better shooter. He's the more willing shooter. At one, number two, free throw wise, bro. Like
No,
I'm
he's
not.
the more allowed shooter.
I guess if you want to say he's the more allowed shooter, that's fine. But being that Clax is on a contract, yeah, I would think they will allow this nigga to do anything. But at the same time, bro,
It's the
like
exact opposite, bro. He's on the
yeah,
contract year, so he
yeah,
got to
which
perform
is
at what he's good at.
which is crazy to me. But at the same time, bro, I like the fact that like in terms of manning the paint, bro, and overall rebounding, overall power, not getting overpowered in the painted area, bro. I definitely like Dayron on this team, bro. Like the things that I don't like about Claxton is that we're gonna pay him. We're about he's
A
about to ask
handsome rim.
for he's about to ask for 20 million plus. And I feel like I feel like we could trade for somebody out of the draft this year to do
Oh, that's
damn near the
cookie.
same thing, bro. Like and man the paint just as much and be able to have a rebound and a height advantage more than Claxton does. But he's playing the five in a four-man's body without a four-man skill set. You know what I'm saying? So like it's really all over the place. But I do like Dayron in terms of what he's developing, bro. Like he's learning how to pass out of the rebounds and pass out of close situations. His passing is
Yeah,
getting better.
he's a
His
good
shooting is
yo
getting
Leaf.
better.
He's a good passer. You right.
Yeah, he is a good passer, bro. Like, and the thing is, I started to see that months ago. I'm like it. Like the things that he's willing to do, Clax is. I don't really see from Clax.
Yo, whoever
That's my
eating
problem.
chips is killing me right
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, bro. Come on with the chips. Like so the things.
Put it
So
on mute.
I'm definitely on board, bro. Like with Dayron in the future, bro. But because the things that he's willing to do on the basketball court, that he's not 100% good at, Clax is not willing to
See,
do.
so this is my problem though, and I know everybody gonna get mad at me because I'm gonna be the
Go
party
ahead. I ain't
pooper.
even talking shit, bro.
But
We ain't mad at that shit.
I
I
feel
can't
like
be mad.
Ben
I get
Simmons.
just wanted tonight game, man. I ain't mad at that.
Yo, Ben Simmons, I feel like Ben Simmons will ruin that development because you look at it, Ben Simmons takes away sharp time. So Ben Simmons didn't play, so now they was able to manage. And what Jay said, that's why I like being on this panel because you guys make a good point that he was saying that yo develop Sharp slowly because we see improvements constantly every time. I think Sharp could really be a 80% free throw shooter, 30% 3 point no 80% free throw shooter, 30% 3 point shooter, and
Yeah.
he got some post move too because he's so big. Y'all didn't see a post. He caved this dude chest in. Like he can do like so. I don't know, man. I really
Yeah.
like I like my. I think he could. The sky's the limit for him, man. That's all I
Yo,
gotta
He
say.
yo,
has a
hold on.
more offensive skill set than Claxton. His
Yo,
skill
hold on,
set
hold
is
on, hold
more.
on, y'all. I just want to
He
say,
can't, but
I
I
could,
don't think he could dribble like Claxton.
no,
But
he
Yeah,
can't.
he can't
he could,
dribble like
but look, he
Claxton
could
though.
pass better than Claxton.
Claxton's a better slasher.
Yo,
But
hold on,
yeah.
hold on, hold on. I just want to add to what Jay said about the pass. I seen a pass where Dayron Sharp whipped it to Mikal Bridges
Ripped
in the
it,
corner three.
ripped it.
Yo, I said, yo,
He
that shit
had
was
like
fast.
4 assists tonight, 5 assists,
Yeah,
something like
that's what I
that.
was trying to tell you. He had 4 assists, and again, for him to throw the pass like that yo, I'm telling you, man, he's somebody that is a draft pick that we need to keep, man. We need to keep him. Hold on. Also, I just want to say, let me rotate the panel. So after y'all get y'all take, y'all don't have to leave the stream, but I'm gonna rotate you with somebody in the back. Then kind of do it
Huh.
like that until you know what I'm saying. Keep the show going to
Hey, Breezy,
the snack.
you could rotate me, bro. I'm about to be out, man. Y'all fellas have a good night.
All right, Joey.
All right.
Um,
You're ready, bro. Safety.
word,
Definitely.
later, Joey. All right,
What's up, clowny?
Eskimo on the panel. Hold on, shout out to Eskimo. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, Eskimo.
Oh,
Yo,
Yo,
Breeze,
Talk to
you
me.
are missing this game. Turn your PS5 on.
Hold, bro. I'm trying to do the show, man. I
No,
can't
we
watch
on the
it.
show. We on the show, but you on your.
Nah,
All right,
I gotta. I let me do this. I gotta do. I'm gonna do this.
heard
Then I'm
you.
gonna. I'm probably missing the game, but if y'all are streaming it and y'all recording it, I'm gonna just watch it after this. Um, Eskimo, talk to me, man. What you thought about tonight's game without Ben Simmons?
they played much better. It was a better offensive scheme. They didn't clog the paint, even when Ben Simmons wasn't out there. You know what I mean? They got in better rotations defensively, and they moved the ball a lot more, and it was hitting their shots. Cam Johnson was on another level tonight. I don't know what got into him, but he was doing everything.
He
So
tired
they
of us
played,
saying trash.
huh?
Yeah, he
He
said
tired
another
of us
level.
saying he
Hold on,
trash.
Iceman. What level was he on, Iceman?
He was on a different level. He did everything. He did everything everybody
Different
wanted him to
level.
do tonight. He
He
did
Yeah,
said
everything
facts,
different level.
everybody wanted him to do tonight. He did tonight.
facts.
Mm.
You're
Yeah,
right.
no.
Nobody was a liability because DFJ scored two, and
Mhm.
that he could have DFJ could have ruined our night if he didn't score. Like nobody was a
Hmm.
liability on the offensive end.
Nigga
Nobody.
DSJ did a hezzy. He did some in and out shit. Did a step back and hit
Right,
that shit. I was
He
like,
hit
yo,
two
what the
biddies.
fuck?
right.
Everybody was on some crazy shit tonight,
We gotta
man.
the only way we gotta win, we gotta beat
Shit
like
was
that the
beautiful
next
game.
game because they gonna be prepared now. I think they underestimated us. They're like, yo, they you feel me? We punched them first. Now the next game is gonna be tough. That's so
Yeah, no,
Right.
I think if we play like that, yo, hold on, no, I'm surprised y'all ain't say it yet, but I gotta say this since nobody said it. And then if y'all want, let somebody rotate because Big Priest on Smoke Way Leaf. He said he was on cap. He said it in a private chat, so he must have meant what he said. I gotta hear this, but I want y'all to know this. Yo, I love the style of coaching by Kevin Ollie. I seen him active the whole game. When they contrast Jock Vaughn to him, he's chewing gum and clapping. Him animated. He calling every play. I hear him coaching. Like I see him on the sideline coaching, going back and forth. Yo, zone. I don't know what he be saying. Like, but again, it was exciting to see him coaching tonight. He got his first. He played like he cared. He really wanted to win this first home game. He did, man, and he won it. This shit was beautiful, man. Because it's a difference between winning on your first game and your first home game. This was a big game tonight for him, man. This shit builds the morale, man.
Yo, Breeze, can I say something right quick?
But
I'm confused on Kevin Ollie now because I told y'all I needed to see 3 games to see what I thought of him. Know what I mean? But after 4 games, it's 2 blowout. Well, it's 4 blowouts, but 2 of us getting blown out and 2 of us blowing the other team out. What's going on?
I think Kevin Ollie is somebody that can adjust without personnel. A bad coach can't win without Cam Thomas.
Well, he's
A
back to
good coach
0 for
can.
me now. Right now, he's back to 0.
Nah,
I
yo,
don't know. He's
I
not.
think it
He's
was
not down. He's
listen.
back to 0 for me. So I
If
got
we could,
everything.
if we beat Atlanta without Cam Thomas again, bro, I think we could beat them in a play-in situation to make it to the playoffs. I'm serious. Like they need Trey Young to beat us, but we don't need Cam Thomas to beat them because our defense is better because of the coaching. Listen, man, I'm excited, bro. That's all I can tell you, man. This
No, but Breezy, you gotta understand. I know it's good to get hype, bro, but they're not gonna let Cam Johnson do that again. Cam Johnson gonna be
see
the
now
focal point.
but
Now
my
Bridges got to step
You
up.
think Cam Johnson
but
got another 29-point game in him?
no, I'm not
No,
talking
Bridges gonna
about
have to step up.
no.
They're not gonna allow
Hell
that. It's a playoff
no.
Yo,
series
y'all
now,
see, but
bro.
what I'm saying is why y'all take the whip that way. I ain't even go that way. My focal point was
There's only one way
Kevin
to take
Ollie.
the whip, bro.
Listen, my focal point was Kevin Ollie and his coaching style. That's what my talking
Yeah,
point.
I agree. He did
I'm
phenomenal.
listen. I don't y'all watching the players play basketball respectfully. I could hear him before I noticed what he was doing. Like he on the sideline interacting with the refs. Anytime there's anything happening, he in the ref face. You gotta explain to Kevin Ollie what's going on, bro. We out there playing defense and he back his players, bro. I see him yelling out plays. He's calling plays. I see plays drawing up. Those wasn't us out. And we motion. Anytime that there's somebody with the ball, there's somebody who doing the play. Like say if it's a pick and roll, that dude rolls. He don't just stay there. He move around and he makes sure that the guy, if you caught in it, I'm telling you, I seen the Brooklyn Nets identity tonight. If we could be a team that has a situation where Cam Johnson could be in the air and Schroeder move around to where he not stuck in the air because he didn't stay in that same spot. He moving around with him trying to score the ball on that play. Bro, he found Schroeder stuck in the air and then Schroeder knocked down a 3. If that's our identity, where it's like it's not about whether or not you made a bad play. You can make a bad play, but we could fix it if you pass me the ball because we on the same team trying to win the same game.
Now everything,
Breezy,
all the
that's
things,
correct.
all
I mean, that's
hold up.
correct.
All the points that you made is valid. However, bro, like the thing is, we got to remember is that we played this game without Cam Thomas tonight, bro, and everybody, and not everybody, but it was somebody that came up in here and said the ball moves a whole lot better when Cam Thomas is not on the court. But I digress from that. The point I'm trying to make is, bro, when Cam Thomas comes back, now it's up to KO to get him to buy into that aspect. I like, yo, bro, like, yo, shit move. Listen, I need you to keep moving the ball. Yo, this is how we gonna play, and this is how we need to work around in terms of the offense. The defense, I think, the defense is as good as it's ever been tonight, bro. Like, I think, well, we
But
denied, we
Leaf,
showed, we showed.
No,
seen
hold on. Can I say one thing?
Leaf,
Hold
we've
up.
seen that already
Before we
though.
before we
We
get hype on this, the Hawks is trash.
Yeah, I
But
understand that. I
no,
mean,
but
yeah,
that's
Hold
what
on.
I'm saying.
Wait. Let
It's
me finish.
easy to say don't get hype off it, but what I'm saying is I'm not
Bro,
talking
I
about
was
just the
there.
win. I'm talking about how we got the
I
win. It
was
wasn't
there.
sloppy, it was efficient.
They missed a million open layups, bro.
No,
Like
what
if that
lane
was
was
a
open?
team
We
that
ain't
could
contest
make,
those shots.
That's
bro,
true. I agree with
I
Jay.
seen
I'm
a
being
lot of
with Jay. I'm
contested
with you.
shots, bro.
I'm
I
just talking about our defense in terms
bro,
of
it was
showing,
the
bro, like the
Grizzlies
defenders.
against the Hawks, bro. These teams are not making shots. They are trash.
That's a fact.
bro, I seen a lot of contested. I think. Listen,
It, it,
maybe
it,
listen. This is too much
I
of a
need to
Bro,
start
at
stretch.
recording
halftime,
games.
we
Hold on,
started the
hold on.
game. Bro,
Listen.
bro,
Hold
we
on. This
started the game 18-4, and at halftime we was up by 6. Now I mean, and them niggas was, bro. All right, go ahead.
no,
I need
Jay,
to
but
I need to
Jay,
start
come on,
recording
Jay, you
games.
being
I ain't gonna
because
lie to you.
Breezy. I'm sorry, Breezy. You get into like what happened lately, bro. You get too much into the motions. We was on fire tonight, bro. That's just the
What
bottom
you
line. I
mean?
mean,
I
it's the
recap
new
every
era.
game. You told what is you saying? Like
It's
I
the new
recap
era of basketball,
every
bro.
Bro,
game,
You
if
bro.
can
How
Jay
you
was
always
want me to
there,
out
he
explain
was
shoot.
that?
telling you that they was
Listen,
missing open layups, bro, and you fighting that, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like
Yeah, I
listen.
mean, I'm
What I'm
still
you
saying
giving.
is, listen.
gotta look at you gotta look at these wins. Memphis and Atlanta, bro. These was blowouts. These was not even close. We beat these teams hand over fist, bro. You don't think there's something going on, bro, with these teams, bro, that being just as bad shooting wise against us, bro, as we are against the better teams that we play against, bro? Because that's the
Listen.
same thing we're doing against the better
But
teams. We're shooting bad.
Listen,
can I
but
say something though
listen, but my thing
before you
is, but
rebuttal,
no, hold
Breezy?
on,
Just
but
one thing.
listen, let's hold on. Let me say this because they both said two things, and I ain't say nothing to that. That'd be three things versus nothing not said. You know what I mean? So basically, what I'm saying is, look, it's easy to say that, but at the end of the day, if they clicking on all cylinders, if they bad, then they bad. We really whooping bad teams. We whooping them. It's not a tight game. We whooping them. So again, that shows that if we efficient, we clicking on all cylinders. If we the ones that's dotting the I's, crossing the T's, that type of shit, bro, we gonna be out there hooping regardless of who we play. And again, my main point before whoever want to say whatever is we gotta play who in front of us. So what? Right now, if we played the Celtics tonight, they would have beat us. We don't fucking play the Celtics tonight.
Yo, bro, if we could, well,
Y'all
if we could play
always
the
do that. Every
Grizzlies
time we
every
got a
game,
win,
No,
y'all
that'd
be
no,
be
like,
no,
crazy.
Breezy,
hold on, no.
Breezy.
Every time we get a win, y'all be like, oh, if we play the different team, they would have beat us. So fucking what? We gotta play.
I'm
It's 30 teams
No,
in the league. We gotta
I'm
play
gonna
no,
say
two
this.
thirds
no,
of them. We don't
Breezy.
play the
I'm
same
not
team
saying
over
Yo,
that,
and
bro.
over.
yo, Breeze, you ain't hear the funny shit. I was about to say, but what about next game? But we play them niggas again.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
No,
in
no, but
time,
hold on before you go. I want to get rebuttal. My thing was just saying that like we first of all like it's the new NBA, so you could really come back with threes. And tonight we were just hot. I mean, we played good too. That's contribute to our wins. But being fire was basically the main component. We were just feeling it tonight, and which is right. Cause I'm take the win regardless. I think the Saturday is gonna be a challenge now because they're not gonna allow us to just Cam Johnson, will Mikal Bridges show up. You feel me? I'm glad we
no, I
won.
don't feel you, bro.
That's
It's not about what they allow. We fucking do what we supposed to want. We want to do in the Barclays, bro. I'm not talking. We supposed to control the pace. We supposed to
They
attack.
couldn't lose with Mr. Vegas there, bro. Yo,
Like, what are
bro.
you
Hold
talking
on,
about?
wait.
You
Wait,
talking
hold
like
on,
we
time
supposed to
out.
be letting them control the pace of the game. Like, what is you talking about?
Yo, I
no,
was
no, bro.
just
I'm not
about to
saying
say
control the.
it was
I'm
the
just saying I'm
third
glad we
quarter.
won tonight. I'm just saying they're gonna have a new strategy Saturday. They're not gonna let Cam Johnson do what Cam Johnson. I said Mikal Bridges now got to step it up because
Bro,
if
it
I'm
was that
them,
third quarter that got us, bro. It was the first quarter and the third quarter, right?
yeah,
In the third quarter is when we took it back because in the second quarter they got the lead down to 6 before the half. DeJounte Murray was cooking.
yeah, he
Sure
After
was.
was.
Mr. Vegas performed, bro.
Sure was.
Bro, Mr. Vegas performed. I've been to a lot of games this season, and that was the hypest I ever seen the crowd after a halftime performance. Like they gave him an ovation type. They was cheering like it was a concert almost. Then
Yeah.
the Nets came out there and did their thing, and I feel like if we could get some energy in the Barclays for real, like this West Indian night might have been some shit they need to do more often because
Probably.
if you could get some energy in there, maybe that shit get them niggas hyped.
So
I
hold on,
mean,
like,
I
look. So
mean,
hold on. Look at Rehala 88. He said, "I agree with Breezy. We ain't beating his top 6 teams in the league tonight. We face Atlanta and we took care of business. Period. So that's it. Like we ain't
Bro,
I
playing
mean,
no
I
because
mean,
excuses, bro.
brother,
we don't get
We
to play
playing
these
for the
trash.
hold on. We playing
hold up.
for a play-in spot. We ain't playing for the number 1 seed.
Nah, I
But
understand.
bro, we don't get to
I
play these
understand
niggas
exactly
every
what you're
night.
talking about.
No,
But at
I'm just
this,
saying
We
this like a
play them next
playoff
game.
series. We play them again. That's what I'm saying,
same
bro.
time, bro. Like, listen, at the end of the day, we gonna get through with our Atlanta games, and then after that, we gonna have to play. We gonna play Memphis again, and then after that, we gonna have to play somebody that's better than a lot of these teams that we beating right
But
now,
why
bro.
y'all fast forwarding to all of those?
I'm not.
Like y'all,
I'm not even fast forwarding to the top
Because,
six,
bro.
nigga. We got scraped by Orlando, bro, who we beat twice this season by 20, and they got our get back on us, bro, by beating us by damn near 30.
wasn't that a
my
back
thing
to
is,
back? Hold on, wasn't that a back to back?
yeah, it was a back to back, but the thing
No
is,
excuses.
that's the last game
Bro,
of
Right,
the
we can't
season.
make no
no, y'all
excuses
not
because it's
doing
a
that
back
to
to
me.
back,
Y'all
man.
not
I
doing
mean,
that to
You
me,
gotta
bro.
take care of
listen.
business.
I
That to me,
understand
bro.
it's a back to back, but getting smoked by 30, bro, is unexcusable, bro. Back to back or no back to back, it's unexcusable, bro. You
All
know
right,
it.
so
Right.
we
So
okay.
the
All right.
thing is, after Memphis, bro, if you look at the rest of the schedule, bro, like once we get to the young and up tempo teams, like the Toronto team that we lost to, bro, and all of these young teams that like to get up and down the court and continue pace, bro. Those are the teams, bro, that's not going to be missing shots so easily as Atlanta, as Memphis. You get what I'm saying, bro? So the thing is, I understand you trying to get to this 10th spot and we trying to get to the play-in, bro. Like, that's a goal because we don't have no other goal. We don't got no draft picks. We ain't got no future. We ain't got shit else. We ain't got nothing else to look forward to. That's fine. But at the same time, what I'm trying to tell you is, bro,
Yeah,
like
you keep
these are
saying we supposed
these,
to magically get Zach Edey. Like,
hey,
bro, the win streak is the win. Hold on, the
that's
Brooklyn Nets
trade
going.
talk. No.
Listen, Brooklyn
That's
Nets. Hold on, let me. No,
trade talk.
I'm talking about believability. It's more believable that the Brooklyn Nets could go on a win streak before we could get Zach Edey because we ain't got no draft picks.
Okay, that's fine. But at the same time, the believability, bro, like ain't a higher percent than the other believability, bro. Like it's not. It ain't, bro. I hate to tell you, bro. Like
listen,
this is what we've been doing. We've been
a win streak is 3
we blew
wins in a row.
Memphis out, and then we got blown out. Now we blew these niggas out, and then we play them again on Saturday.
Word. Them
What's to
niggas
say?
they might
What's
spank
to
us on
say?
Saturday. They might spank us on Saturday. We
Yeah.
don't know.
What's to say that they gonna be missing the same shots that they was missing, that Jay said they was missing tonight on Saturday?
What's to say we ain't hungry to get in that, take their spot and get in
We
that playing
not.
spot? Yes, we are. We are.
How you know?
Stomach growling. Because I
How
seen
you
Kevin
know?
Ollie. I seen Kevin Ollie hype coaching. I never seen a coach do that. I never seen a coach that involved in the game, bro. Never.
Yo, it go game by game. It go matchup by matchup. Leaf about Memphis. Do you know how many teams Memphis gave problems to, and we
Yes, I
shut them
do.
out?
Yes, I do.
It's matchup by matchup, game by game. So you know what I mean. Anybody can beat anybody any given night. It's just on how you play and how you match up and what's your strategy. And that's the game. So Saturday could be Atlanta. It could be us. It depends on what we do. Depends on how we execute. Depends on how the ball move. It depends on if they hitting shots. We shot 45 threes tonight, which everybody says, no, you're not supposed to shoot that many threes, but we shot 45 threes tonight. We made 20 something of it. That's the ball game.
Yeah, but still at the end of the
you know what, and you know what, you absolutely right. Shooting a whole bunch of them threes, bro. They could get you a win here. They could get you wins like this here and there, bro. Like especially with a team as poor shooting as us on many nights, bro. So the thing is, ain't like we out there with a plan B or a plan C, bro. If the threes don't go in, bro, guess what? We in a nail biter with these niggas tonight.
Agreed.
So
But it
Right.
do
You
go
can't
in.
capture that. You can't capture that genie in the bottle twice, bro. Like
Listen, but
that
at
shit
the
is
hold on,
very
so hold on.
rare.
But what I'm
You
saying, what's going to
actually
be the
can though. You
listen? I
actually
think the
can.
defense is going to
Not
be
with this
consistent.
team, because nobody on this team is consistent.
I think the defense is
We can
don't
shit
even
the
talk about
bed
the defense
Saturday.
because
Not to
Jay
say
just
that we
talked
not,
about
that
how
we
the
are,
defense is
but
missing open layups, bro. Don't
we are
talk
not a
about no defense.
consistent team.
I think the defense is going to be the
Don't
difference.
talk
I think
about no
that.
defense.
Listen,
He told, bro, Jay
Hold
was
on,
at
hold
the
on.
game. He
Listen, no,
told you
y'all
they
talking
niggas
about
was missing open
consistency. I
layups.
think. Listen, again, I heard what he said, bro. That's his take. I think when it comes down to the Brooklyn Nets, the defense is going to be more consistent than the offense. The first thing when we talk about consistency, you're like, oh, he's not consistent, this and that. The first consistency we should be looking for is the defensive side of the ball.
We
If
were
we can
looking for that
continue to do
all
that, bro,
year, bro.
and I don't care what y'all talking about when it come down to the Atlanta Hawks, talking about what they going to do different Saturday. They ain't going to have Trae Young neither. So what the fuck you figure they're gonna do without Trey Young? At most, Deontay Murray is gonna have more points. And bruh, I ain't scared of that. He was hooping in that first half. He had 20. And he kept them in the game. He was the reason why they had 50 points. He had 20 of the 50.
Y'all was
I ain't
loving
gonna. I'm
DeJounte
not. I'm
Murray.
not.
Y'all
I'm not.
wanted him on the team, and look, he can't even beat us
I mean,
without
not
Cam
by
Thomas.
himself.
He's
By
not the
himself,
Can't
same
even
no.
beat
super.
us without
Yeah,
Cam Thomas.
See, but the
yeah,
point is that
by
we
himself, my nigga. Look,
neutralized him when it was
you
necessary.
seen the sad ass niggas he was playing with tonight. We just said it. He had 20 of the team, 50 points.
Bro, his team is gonna be the same on Saturday. So why y'all? You know what I mean? Why y'all even doing that?
Yeah, his the only help he really has is what a boy on Bogdanovic.
What Bogdanovich, bro? Like that was about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Big Priest say he's seen you on Cat, man, in the private chat, man. Big Priest on the panel right now. I don't know what he was talking about, to be honest. Big Priest, you there? You still want to call Leaf on Cap, or you take it back? You ain't mean that. Nah, he ain't mean that. He apologized. You know what I'm saying?
I'll accept that. Don't worry about the priest. Don't worry about that. But I listen.
They got the
Listen.
same team on Saturday. That's what I'm saying.
Listen. Here's the thing. It's a lot of learning process. What Kevin Ollie is responsible
Can
for
y'all
right
hear
now.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
You can hear me now? Okay. Because I've been
Yeah.
talking this whole time.
All right.
But the same Atlanta team that we just blew out had just blew out in their previous two games, Utah and Orlando, right?
Mm-hmm.
Without
Right.
Trey Young.
Right.
But when we beat somebody, it's fucking goddamn, it's all this other shit. And why is we always trying to trade our players? That's what Leaf on Cap about. Ain't nobody
Yeah,
trading no
correct.
Claxton for no Zach Edey.
He said trade everybody for Zach Edey.
Like no,
I
what are you talking
Never
about?
step
Ain't
a foot
nobody
in
said
that.
doing that.
He
first
never
off.
I
stepped
don't
in
think
a
he
foot
said
in
everybody.
anywhere.
Yes, he did.
First off, I said trade anybody we can for Zach Edey, bro. Like fuck that. That's what I said, bro. I said it because I'm always frustrated. I was frustrated when we was 3-3, and I'm
Yeah, you
frustrated
frustrated
now,
when we beat a team by 20 something. It makes no sense.
bro. Because if you look at how we beating these
And
teams,
and
bro.
and then another thing I said when apparently my mic was muted, but the Orlando we only beat one team on the second half of back to back because since that don't matter, the only team we beat on the second half of back to back was Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, I remember that.
Every other second half of back to back we have lost.
I
So
remember that.
Back to
apparently
backs is tough, man.
for this team that doesn't.
But this is a must win. This game is a must win. So if you saying we gonna lose, then we not
No,
making a
this ain't a
question.
back to back.
Yeah, I know it ain't a back to back. The game is on Saturday, but
Yo,
he's saying it's a
And we
must win to
playing
turn of
three
the
teams.
standings.
Our next three games, or next week, 4 games. Or wait, shit, 5 games is versus teams that we can beat
hold
handily.
hold
And
on.
Atlanta's schedule gets tougher. So
Hold
saying
on.
that saying we can't get that 10th spot is cap.
Okay,
Right,
so hold up. Let me see.
right.
We got check
Our
this out.
schedule is one of the easiest going down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Eh,
Okay, all right. So let me
Hold
remind
on,
you,
hold on,
bro.
hold on, Leaf. Before you say that, I want to re-holler 88 comments. He said you gotta enjoy the dubs, fellas. Can't always be miserable. We fucking won.
Crazy.
Take
It's
it.
crazy.
No,
He
no,
said,
No,
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 no. I will
nah, you
not.
gotta enjoy
We
the
are
Go
wins. You
ahead,
can only
Jay.
play
Go
one
subpar.
ahead,
game at a
We
Jay.
are
Go
time.
below
ahead, Jay.
500.
You can
We
only
are
play
Go
one
not
ahead,
game at a
Jay.
good.
time,
Go
bro.
ahead.
No.
Go
But
ahead.
Jay
You can
and
only
Jay,
play one game at
real
a
quick,
time.
Jay. If y'all be on that mat and go ahead and invite me, same name.
I Big Priest,
Yeah, same name.
Yeah, we
just
be
Big
the
Priest.
user
Is
the
it
user
numbered?
games. Yeah,
Same name. Exactly the same like on YouTube.
same name.
You said
I
Big
I ain't
Free.
gonna lie, we saying that these games is winnable, but
No,
I feel
no,
like
hold on,
Yeah,
the
hold
I
on.
like
think the
Like
Listen,
real
Cleveland I
talk.
think the Cleveland game is the only game we really lose for real. But I mean,
but we
Um,
played them tough. It's the whole point of it is we had problems closing games, right? We got blew out a couple times, and that's why Jay was calling us the good fight Nets.
mm-hmm.
Because
wait.
we
Hold up.
always was giving a
Did you?
good fight
When the
Mm-hmm.
last
and
time
losing down the stretch.
when the last time we played Cleveland? Like February.
I
We
think
played
so.
Cleveland a couple games ago.
But the
Couple
last
weeks
time we
ago.
played them, my nigga, we got smoked 118-95. We do not play them tough.
You
I
talking
mean,
about
they
one
All right.
always beat us, man. They beat us in Paris. They beat us in the
They
opening,
beat
and
us
they
in
beat us.
Paris
They they
by a lot. They beat us
They
over here
didn't beat
by a
us by
they
lot.
a
just
lot.
got the better
Paris.
team,
hold on,
Leaf. That's it. But I mean, it is what it is. We gotta
hold
go
on,
out and play.
let Eskimo get his shit over. Eskimo just joined the panel again, man. Reholla said, Eskimo, please save us, man. Yo, Eskimo, man, talk to us.
These niggas, man.
Now you
Yo,
saying these niggas, bro. I just showed you the score, bro. They beat us 118-95. Where's the fight at?
Okay.
Where's the fight? Who the fight
Do
that you
you
looking
do
at?
you realize that game? Hold on, that game was like a 5 point game going into the 6 minute mark of the fourth quarter, and we let the rails go. So yes, it was a close game, and then we let the rails
All
go.
the
We
way to the
started
fourth
missing
quarter, right?
shots.
just like the
All the
Timberwolves
way to
game, it's the
12 minutes
same
left in
thing.
the fourth quarter. You so all right. So you patting us on the back for 3 good quarters of play, bro. We done fight. That's like,
Who
you
was
know
the
what
coach?
that's equivalent to,
Who was
bro.
the coach?
That's equivalent.
Who was
That's
the coach?
equivalent. That's
Who was the
equivalent to
coach?
Iman. That's equivalent to Iman
Who was
Shumpert
the coach?
telling the Kobe story. He was like, "Hey yo,"
Who
when
was
Kobe was
the
like, "Yo,
coach?
good game, young fella." He was like, "Yo, we got another
Who
quarter."
was the coach?
It don't matter who the coach was.
Yes,
We
it
we
do.
got
Yes, it
wore
do.
out, bro. We got
Yes, it
demolished
do. No. Hold on. Why the coach don't matter? Talk to me why coaches don't
because
matter.
we got demolished by Orlando, bro. And I don't want to hear shit about no back to back.
Bruh, so you don't so how
We
much
got
you value
demolished by
Virgil back?
Toronto.
Bro,
Okay.
let me ask you something though, bro. Let me ask you something a real basketball question. How much what you think the best record is as far as back to backs? Like a lot of NBA teams play back to backs. Most of them are
Hold
500
on.
at best,
I'm
bro.
not even gonna give you back to back games. I'm gonna give you
No, I'm
the
talking
game.
about
I'm gonna
back to
give you
back
no.
games.
I'm not
But
even
that
gonna.
matters,
I'm not
seeing
giving
as
you
how
Orlando.
the last two times we
I'm
Back
not
to
played
giving
backs
you
don't
Orlando,
matter.
Orlando.
we beat them
I'm
by
not
We
giving you
20
talk
both
the
Orlando.
times.
basketball, but back to backs don't
I'm
matter.
not giving you Orlando. I'm talking about the two double digit losses we had before the Memphis game, bro. Those wasn't back to backs. Thursday, February the 22nd, we got destroyed. Saturday, February the 24th, we lost another double digit game. These are not good fights.
Bro, you talking about those are Jack Vaughn nets.
No, those not Jock Vaughn Nets. Those are Kevin
Oh,
Ali
he
Nets.
talking about Minnesota and Toronto.
Okay.
Kevin Ali's first
Now,
fucking
now
game as
there
a
you
Why
coach.
you
give him
hold on,
another
bro?
excuse.
Why
I
One
could
hold
more
on?
do
game, bro.
But no,
I
hold on.
do
But why you get
I,
to take it there? Hold on, but why you get to take it there versus the best team in the West versus a coach that just got the team? You see what I mean?
We see y'all niggas keep giving
He
these
don't get no time
excuses.
to adjust.
So hold on.
Everybody else
Y'all keep
get
giving
time to
these
adjust.
excuses,
So
bro.
It ain't
you
no
This is
saying
what I
that,
excuse.
get
It's
mad at, bro.
reality.
Y'all
but
keep giving these
bro,
excuses,
so
bro.
it's
And
not an
this is what
excuse.
I
These
get
are the
Have you
circumstances.
infuriated
ever
at,
coached
bro.
before, Leaf? Have you
These
ever
are the
coached?
circumstances. What you mean?
Have you ever coached?
Oh my God, bro.
Have you ever
Y'all.
coached?
None of
Have
us
you
never
ever
coached in the
taken?
NBA, bro.
No,
After
I'm just
54
saying, have you
games.
ever coached on any level? Have you ever taken over a
Hmm.
team
Ever.
midway through the season and
Ever.
tried to
No,
implement
I
your
haven't.
shit
No, I
in a
haven't,
couple
bro.
days?
I'm telling you what happened. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn whether I coach or whether you
I
did.
know you
It
don't,
doesn't.
because
None
it's
of that shit
different.
matters. When you talking
It
but
about
does
these good
matter.
fights,
It do
I'm
matter.
telling you, bro, getting blown out by 30 is not a
This
good
nigga here.
fight.
I ain't trying to be screaming my
Why you
old
get
lady
so
sleep.
excited about it in the game when we the ones who blew the other team out? Why you even talking about that?
Oh my God, bro.
Bro, we play
Y'all
them
not.
next
He
game,
don't want us
bro.
to make the playoffs without no draft picks. That's what it sounds like.
Right. Yo,
no,
listen, don't
I'm gonna just
come
make it
on,
easy
man.
for you.
They
I'm gonna make it
listen,
easy.
hold on. They saying you negative, Nancy. They calling you miserable. Come on, man. Like, I'm not even doing this on the night that we lost, bro. If we lost and you going off like that, yo, you know what, Leaf? I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna hold it down. But at the end of the day, on a win, I can't let you do that, Brody. I can't let you rain on my
You know
career.
what?
I gotta
Nah,
throw
fine.
Lisa. I gotta throw Lisa some
I
bail,
can't,
man. I
I
gotta throw
can't,
Lisa
man.
some bail.
Don't throw Leave no bell.
Cause I'll throw Lee some bail, man. First of all, I don't think he's upset that we lost. I mean we
Yeah,
won.
he's
As a Nets
upset.
fan, I don't think he's upset. I think it's just the fact that he wants to
He
see
wants Zach
some
Edey without no
consistency from
draft
this
pick.
team in terms of winning.
He was
Because
like, he didn't know
next
draft pick.
one of the things with this team is sometimes we do games like this where nigga Breezy get hype and shit, and then the next game we shit the bed.
We get
So I
fucking
understand. I
destroyed.
understand where
Oh,
he's
why
coming
you gotta put
from.
me out there? Oh, gee.
Nah,
Yeah.
sometimes
Because
you
we
know
gonna
what I'm saying. We
because
get
watch
in
what
here,
a
we
couple of
hype
days
like
we gonna
yeah,
come
Nets
back
is
up in this
back. We
motherfucker
can go on
and
a
LM,
win
I'm
streak.
gonna
LM,
be
real quick.
And then
LM,
we
real
next
quick.
game we
When the
shit the
last
bed.
time
So
have
he
we
not
played
wrong.
Yeah, I swear y'all know what I was saying, man.
LM, real
Y'all
quick,
got me
LM.
crying,
When
man.
is the last time, right? Even given that loss to Orlando, that we put together a stretch of basketball like this? Even with the
Word.
loss to Orlando, because the Minnesota game was close, and that's the best team in the West.
Best.
You know what was the last time we put together a stretch like this, bro? San Antonio, the Memphis and the San Antonio game. In between that is 4 straight losses. Obviously 2 against Boston. So that's the number 1 team in the East, right? And then Toronto, that was his first game. And then Minnesota, come on, bro, that was the number 1 team in the West.
Oh,
And
it
What's
was
that
his
nigga,
first
Gallinari
that
game.
got
nigga,
there
no, no,
right
no.
Well, I
It
now?
was
mean,
Every
his
goddamn excuse
oh,
every
it was his
goddamn
second.
game.
we beat
Every
Bruh,
goddamn
it
OKC
was
though
his
every
too, Leaf.
goddamn game,
hold
bro.
on,
And
LM,
I'm
real
telling
quick.
you
Hold
how
on,
all this
LM,
We
real
shit
beat
quick.
began.
OKC too though, Leaf.
Hold on, one mic, y'all.
They
Hold
the
on,
top
hold
team
on.
in the West
Real
too.
quick,
Hold
LM,
on,
real
one
quick,
mic, y'all.
LM.
Because it
It
seemed
was
like
his
Big Breezy
first
Leaf going at it.
game as a
Let him
head
have that.
coach at the NBA level. It was his first game with no superstars, right? Trying to implement a scheme on a team that was reeling and just got beat by 50.
5-0.
Uh,
It was his first fucking game on a team that you think the morale was good. You just got beat by 50 going into the All-Star break.
no, the morale is not.
But
Morale is
he's
terrible.
supposed to come in there. I expected us to lose to Toronto. I didn't say that on the stream, but I
Not by
expected
30.
us to lose.
Not by 30.
Okay.
Not by 30.
Hold
You
on,
know
y'all.
Toronto. You
Hold,
know Toronto beat 3 teams and they was on the road. They beat 3 teams in a row after that.
They had a celebration for that. They was ringing the bell, all that shit, man.
And on
crazy.
Priest's point, if you look at how the offense and the defense from those games that you're talking about has changed to now, every time it has got better. They had a game I was so frustrated because everyone's talking about you can't score when Ben Simmons is on the floor. You had Dennis Schroeder running point and it still looked the same way. Today, they changed all that shit. There was no clog in the paint. Niggas was wide open getting shots, ball rotating. Everything was different this
Movement.
game. So that means they looked at
I
Also,
last
think
game and said
I
we
think
can't do
Ollie
that
is
shit.
just figuring out the rotations, man. I think that's what he
That
was
too.
doing.
he's
And
implementing
I think it's
everybody that knows basketball can watch it and see, damn, Brooklyn is starting to run actual sets out there. We have motion off ball. We have people moving around. Nobody standing still looking at the
That,
ball. That
that's what
you
I'm
can
saying.
watch the game and see the evolution in these 4 games.
Right.
That's my point.
I
The
just
shit looked different.
And
if we
sometimes,
can,
if you want
we
to
can
talk
win
about
most
the
of these
Orlando
games
game,
coming up, man.
and sometimes in basketball, you
you know
don't
what's
make
crazy.
shots. And sometimes in basketball, you do not make shots. And what happens when you don't make shots? You lose. And a lot of times it looks bad.
You know what's crazy. All the shit that we was talking about, all of these sets and everything everything we running. I heard that the night we beat Memphis. I heard all of that shit. And I understand we was coming
Mhm.
off a back to back, and I understand Cam Thomas was
Not
injured,
only
bro.
a
And I
back to back, a back to back on the road where
on the
your
road.
team leaves Memphis, jumps on the plane
Western
in the middle of
Conference
the
to
night,
Eastern Conference.
Yes.
jumps on the plane in the
And
middle
then
of
to
the
go to
night
fly
to go
straight to
to the
Orlando.
next
Yes.
city to play the very next night. That
Yes.
is, come on, bro. Come on.
Listen. Listen. At the same point, bro, like y'all just looking at
You
it like yo,
expected us to lose tonight, didn't you?
nigga. Everybody expected nigga, me. Who
No,
had us to win tonight?
everybody.
Did you had us to win tonight?
Yep.
You know
Hold
what?
on.
I want to believe that, bro. Listen,
Easy said, I love this shit.
I want to, I want to believe that, but at the same time, bro, like, listen,
Oh,
I
You
ain't even
man.
can't
gonna go
you
back and
can't
forth.
listen to anything that I've said throughout this season and think that I came into this game expecting us to lose tonight. And I'm a realist.
Hmm.
Came either
But
coming
versus Atlanta without Trey
into
Young, we
this
match up
specific
very well. We match up
game,
wait,
and we
let me
didn't
just
have
say
Cam
Trey
and we didn't have
with
Cam
Trey
Thomas, by the
Young,
way.
with Trey Young, we match up very well.
Mm-hmm.
defensively.
And we didn't have Cam Thomas, by the way. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to, you know what?
Hold on, hold.
Fine.
Easy said, "I'm the one who said we could win without Trey, with Trey out." Hold on, I want to say this: we better without Cam Thomas than they are better than without Trey Young.
Just to
And
let
hold
just
That's
on,
not
hold on,
actually. That's
huh?
not. That's a bit hyperbole, Breezy, because
What you mean?
without without Trey, they just blew out Orlando and Utah.
All right,
exactly.
so hold on. Let me tell you why. And again, it's not
Thank you,
because of the
sir.
personnel. I'm saying it's because of the coach. I think KO is better than I think he's the better coach. Let me show you why. Right? I'm gonna show you why. In this
I'm not
game,
willing to
I
jump
don't
off
know.
that
And this
bridge
is
yet.
without.
Nigga calling him the better coach already. It's only been a couple of games. Good
Listen,
shit,
listen. I'm gonna tell you. Well, I'm gonna tell you why his coaching style fits the Brooklyn Nets. Because he plays his players and he stays with the hot hand the same way Kenny Atkinson did. The reason why we fell in love with Kenny Atkinson is because he stayed with the hot hand. Maybe Cam Johnson wasn't supposed to take that many shots, but since he was hot, Cam KO let him go. Cam letting him go. You know what I'm saying? And he went out there and he shot 15
You know
shots.
what?
Real,
You
real.
know what,
Hold on.
bro?
Hold on. I just want to say, I just want to show you far as
Let's go,
coaching
Washington.
styles what he did. Also, Mikal Bridges had 14 shots and Schroeder had 15 shots. Jalen Wilson, who we all said wanted to get minutes, got 25 minutes, right? So that being said, he got 25 minutes. We complained about Dennis Smith Jr. not having a jumper. What you see tonight? You see him knock down a few of those jumpers, right? All right,
I think his
respectfully. Hold
pace.
on.
I think his
Right.
pace and his creation really showed in this game, and hopefully it can continue to show. But I'm talking about we got Atlanta, Memphis, the Sixers, Pistons, and Charlotte before we got
We got the
Cleveland.
Sixers on a back to back, and
Okay.
We got Cleveland on the back to
And
back after the Charlotte game,
before we have Cleveland and
and we got San
Orlando.
Antonio on the back to back after the 16.
So if you look at our schedule, what's not to say if we keep this same style of play, and it might not look like it looked tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Might be 124 to 120. A win is a win. And guess what? When we lost by 50 to Boston, I don't count it as one loss. When
Exactly.
we lost by 27 to Orlando, that only counted as one loss.
Only one. Yeah, hold on. Listen, Breezy.
You
I
know
mean, no,
what?
Easy. I'm saying tonight he
Somebody got to
outcoached
put
him.
a
I ain't
stop
gonna
to
say
this.
he a better coach because I can't because of the acumen and everything that he did over the years, especially with the Utah Jazz. But tonight, yes, I think that KO was the better coach tonight. Tonight. Again, like
And
I
then
said,
what Jay said, real quick, Breezy.
go
What
ahead, go
Jay
ahead.
said about the first and the third quarter, that shows in better coaching too. Because y'all said that DeJounte went on that run and it brought Atlanta back into the game. But in order for us to go on a run immediately in the third quarter, you have to make adjustments, right? So clearly there were adjustments made at halftime. I don't think it was the concert. I think clearly at halftime, Kevin Ollie made some adjustment, and it showed in the results, right?
Yeah,
You can't it ain't no half full type of thing. We have been playing bad for the majority of the season. So I get it when folk get skeptical about the team. However, if you start to see different traits, right? If you start to see different traits in the way these players are playing, why not look at it as a positive or a plus or whatever you want to call it?
yo, listen, man. I'm not gonna convince some fans leave. Basically, I'm not gonna convince them that KL is a good coach
Why did my
until he
name
does
get
more.
called out? I ain't talking like 3 minutes.
Nah, because I think you think I'm looking at this win because of Cam Johnson, and it is partly that. But what I'm saying is the style of coaching is very different. And again, the reason why I thought we would be successful is because I thought Jock Vaughn would be able to put it together. He did, and but I do believe in KO. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna articulate it
I need
every
you to
time we
stop
do a
believing
stream,
in niggas so
and it's
goddamn
because of the
quickly, bro.
defensive. Listen, because of the defensive side of the ball, you talking about Jay seeing him miss open layups. Like, bro, like, listen, okay. They contested layups. How open? Well, I've seen the game, bro. How open are these layups?
And Jay
They
was
look
there,
contested
bro.
to
So
me.
I'm
They did to
what you
me
want me
too,
to say?
Breezy. I don't know.
Like
They
they
look
look very
contested to me,
contested
and
to me,
not
bro.
only
Like
that, Breezy contested without fouling.
You
exactly.
know
Hold on,
something?
how many fouls we kept them off the line? They wasn't on the line all night. They shot 13 free throws. No, that we did. They shot 21 free throws. That's not
You know
crazy.
what? I feel like Breezy. Every time that you say something about tonight's game, you trying to get more and more people to just jump off the roof about the shit that you trying to believe in, bro. Like, and that I know it's gonna, and
You
that
don't
I
have to
know,
jump off the roof,
and
Lee.
that I know is not consistent,
Oh
bro.
my
Like, it's this
goodness.
shit is
This
just
is so
ridiculous,
unfair for
bro.
you to
Like,
say that, bro.
it's this shit is just ridiculous, bro.
You don't have to jump
I
off the
It's
roof.
know.
hold on.
I know the style of play tonight, bro. Like on from this particular roster is not consistent. I know it is. You know why? Because I
Listen,
seen this shit all year long.
yeah, from a different coach. From a different coach. You
So
ain't never
say
let me say
because
this. Hold on.
everybody
Let me say this. Let me say this real quick, Big Crease. You ain't never seen Dayron Sharp hit Dennis Smith, DFS with a pass like that to the basket.
that's a
That
fact.
shit was sweet. Don't even pretend like all year long Dayron Sharp was doing that. No, Jock Vaughn ain't have him doing that. KO had Dayron Sharp right in the middle,
So
right by the
I'm
hold on, let me finish.
I'm
He
supposed to
had
believe
Dayron
that this
Sharp
shit
right in the middle, right by
this
that
shit
foul line, and he
ridiculous.
made it work. And the reason why I'm saying it made it work because if you have Dayron Sharp right there, he could easily get the offensive rebound. That's part of our offense. Let's keep it real. Or he could whip the pass to Mikal Bridges in a corner the way he did. We asking for a four, but if Dayron Sharp keep playing like that, bro, I'm telling you, man, the other teams was going to have a problem stopping us, man. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna
That's
be
why
honest
I
with both
like
of
the
y'all.
comparison with Kayvon Looney and Dayron, because Kayvon Looney is low key a very good passer, especially in that Golden State system.
Mhm.
So if you can use even we saw a little bit of that with DJ for the short time he was here,
Right.
being able to stand in the middle of the court, look at it, and make a play. That's
Right.
how number one. That's how you should use the maybe not Clax. Clax maybe is better just at the rolling thing, but you should use the Ben Simmons and Dayron Sharp in the same fashion. If if
Because that's
getting
where
that
he's
ball
built
in the
to be.
middle of the
I ain't
floor,
gonna say that, but that's where he's
visualizing
built.
everything, and being able to see and having guys moving off of the ball. If see, you can't make passes like that if guys just standing at the 3-point line,
You
right?
know what?
And that's what guys was doing.
And that's a great concept. And that's a great concept to use in terms of the players that you said too, bro. Like on certain nights. However, once again, I know that when it comes to this cast of players, the shit that y'all selling is not fucking consistent. It's not. I don't care who's coaching us. I don't care what coach
That's
we
where I
get for this
disagree
roster.
with you.
Of course you're gonna
Yeah,
disagree because
we can have Eric
No,
Spoelstra
when this shit
seriously.
and
start
it'll still
when
look the
this shit
same.
But
start
no,
melting down, when this shit
nah,
start melting down, bro,
Yeah, Eric
and I'm
Spoelstra.
not
I don't even think we be in this situation.
I
We can
disagree
have
with that,
Eric.
bro.
No, if we had Eric Spoelstra to look the same. It don't matter what coach we got.
listen,
So you be that is that
my
sarcasm?
my point exactly. Like
That's sarcasm,
listen, my point exactly.
bro.
Eric
That's
No,
Spoelstra with
sarcasm.
because
this unit?
Eric Spoelstra
Hell
took a
no.
team led by Jimmy Butler to two NBA finals, but it wouldn't matter what coach we got. So he couldn't take this team into the playoffs
Yeah,
because of
no,
the cast
again,
of
man.
characters we got.
Listen, hold on. And again, to what I was trying to say to coaching again, I really do think coaching matters. And it's not just a debate with you, Leaf.
Clearly, it matters.
I just want to let you know that's 5 players, double digits in minutes. 25 minutes by Jalen Wilson is significant. 20 minutes by Dayron Sharp is significant. DSJ getting 21 minutes, significant. Lonnie Walker getting 16 minutes, significant.
We
He
did
ran
that
a
in the
strong,
losses.
bro. He ran a but are we talking about the game tonight, or are we talking about whatever you trying to
I'm
say,
just letting you know we did that in the losses. Go ahead,
bro?
continue.
But what I'm saying is, in the 9-man rotation, coaching style wise, we're not talking about wins and losses. We talking about coaching styles, and this is his coaching style. His coaching style is to run a 9-man rotation, and I would say 10 if Cam Thomas was in this lineup.
You saw what
But
Easy E said, right, Breezy? I think he
what?
was asking Leaf a question.
Which one? Which
What
question?
about?
He said it would look the same with Coach Spo? Question mark.
No. He talking to you because you said it, bro. I didn't say nothing about Spo.
No, you said it don't matter what coach we got. That we with this cast of characters, right?
But yeah, but you threw Spo out. So I mean that's when he ended the question when he ended it with Spo question mark. He probably talking to you, bro. Like listen. I said what I said about it, bro. This is a great win, bro. Like, but I'm not jumping
I
off
don't
of
even
nothing.
think you didn't hamper my excitement about the win, man. This shit crazy, man. We out here playing good basketball, and
Yo,
you
you
and
can't do
you
that, Leaf. You can't zap the room like that,
You know
man. You
what?
gotta let us
you
celebrate,
just
man.
so
My
Debbie
apologies.
Downer
My
type shit.
apologies. My apologies, priest, for bringing us back to reality, bro. Like, all
It
right,
ain't
yo, we got
reality though,
It's
because
not.
you're not saying anything that's basketball oriented. You're saying what you feel. You're not
I'm
talking about the difference
I'm
that the
saying
team
I'm
looks like.
saying I'm saying what's been happening all year.
But
What
all year we
consistency?
had Vaughn. We had the Prince of Positivity.
Right.
Bro, oh my god, bro.
It's
Like
true though.
I
Hold on,
mean,
hold
that
on.
nigga Jay did say Ollie was a component component of Vaughn and his coaching staff, and when niggas lost, niggas was agreeing with that statement here. So
Hold
exactly.
on.
Thank
Hold
you.
on.
so I ain't
Thank
gonna
you.
lie.
Thank you.
Leaf kind of got
Thank
a
you.
No,
point, bro.
because
Thank
that's
Because
you.
when
not
niggas
true.
was
No,
lost, we was in
thank
the
you.
downer.
Thank you.
Everybody
Thank
was
you.
saying
Thank
Kevin
you.
Ollie,
Thank
nah, I ain't
you.
seeing no
Thank
difference
you.
with
I
this
don't need to
shit.
say
And
nothing else, bro.
everybody was
Thank
down,
you.
bro. I gotta
Thank
throw
you.
Leaf some bail here, bro.
Thank you.
This is the
I'm
same
throwing
shit
this
that we was
nigga
Because
talking
when we
bail
about
got
because
earlier.
destroyed by
everybody wasn't
Toronto, I
saying
didn't
that.
hear none of this
Because
energy.
at the same time, we've seen coaches, assistant coaches, they're not getting the blame because the assistant coaches ain't calling the freaking plays,
Hmm.
or in our case, not calling any plays at all.
Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold
No,
on.
that's not what
Listen.
I'm saying, Peace. What I
Listen,
was
Yeah,
listen. No,
saying
no,
that,
no,
was
that
no.
that's not
LM,
that's
LM,
not what he was
Hold
yeah,
saying.
on,
What
that's
he was
not
LM,
what I
saying
was
was
talking about.
LM.
what
Hold
he
on, let
was
me say
saying
this.
was
Hold on, hold on. I
KO
heard
was
you.
sitting there
I
watching the
heard you.
bullshit happen.
No, no, no. Hold on.
Why are we
Listen,
supposed
listen.
to
No, no, no,
believe
no,
that he
no,
gonna be
no,
10 times better?
no, no. I'm
So
telling you
whose
why. Let me
voice
tell you
in the
why. Hold on.
room
Let me,
is loudest?
bro. Let me tell
Is
you
it
why.
the head coach or the assistant coach?
Exactly.
Bro,
Let me tell you why.
listen,
Judging
at
by
the
the
end,
players, they
priest,
was listening to Ollie more than Vaughn.
That's not true.
priest. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you work. I'm gonna get my point off. Go ahead.
Yo,
When
listen.
Vaughn
Listen.
pulled that
Listen.
Milwaukee shit, he lost the locker room, in my opinion.
Listen. Right, yo, Vaughn out of here again. If you want to make it seem like coaching don't matter, that's on you, bro. But I'm letting you know you stand alone on that square. I think coaching matters. I think he knows how you say rally the troops. You know, he knows how to get the guys going. You know what I mean? Like the dude Will Ferrell said in that movie in the beginning of that Jay-Z Kanye song. You know what I'm saying? It like he knows how the sense of urgency that we need to play with. He knows to get the guys ready for that game mentally. You know, as you know how we say guys be checked out. Nah, he got guys checked in. You know what I'm saying? And I think it really does matter. I think when you know a coach telling you to be ready and he actually play you, that's real. You buy into the system. And that's another thing I heard the color commentators saying about tonight's game as well. That the
You know,
players have bought into Kevin Ollie's system,
let me know
bro.
you
It's
finished,
not
bro.
just me.
Let me know
I
you
got
finished.
you. Reed. Let
Hold
him
on,
Wait,
finish.
let me
nah,
listen.
wait,
Let
but
me say
to
this. Let me
but
hold
to
on.
be
Breezy,
wait,
let him
hold
finish.
on. To be fair,
Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this.
Go
And
ahead.
at the end of the day, as much as you say that it's reality, the truth is that everything could be optimism or negative, or it's just perspective. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen. I'm recapping what I see game by game. Kevin Ollie doesn't have a reputation.
wait,
Okay.
Let me say something,
And
Lee,
real
before you
quick,
go.
can I say something real quick, Breezy? And
Besides college, you
also,
gotta, yeah, you know what I mean.
if when you look at like when Atlanta made that run in the second quarter, right? If JV was coaching this game, do you think we would have won, or that run would have continued and continued and continued until we're down 10, 15 points? Because that's
Nah,
what I've seen all year.
All right. All right. To Lee's
Yo, hold
point.
on, hold on. Also, he calls good timeouts. Even, I remember we was up by 20. We went down by 14. So, all right, timeout.
I ain't gonna lie, at halftime that shit was looking close. I was like, yo, these niggas better not come back, bro.
All right, I
But
got you. I
we
got
closed it out in the third.
to
But
Lee's
why do
Fourth
point.
in
you
the
feel
fourth.
that way? Because
To
with
Lee's
JV,
point.
they would have came back.
To Lee's point about the consistency of how these players play, he is correct. They do. If we don't, if they're not shooting like Doc Vaughn said, 45 to 53s to get that amount, so they can at least get 15 to 20, hit at least 15 to 23s to try to win. Because we don't have a certain type of players. Leaf is right. And on the other part, as far as coaching, coaching does matter because if Ali can get them into situations that benefit these players better, it changes the outcome of the game sometimes or most of the time, depending on strategy and all that other stuff that come along while he's coaching adjustments. So there's two things that has to go together. It's not
So
just
hold on.
one.
Can I say
So
this?
hold
Can I
on,
say
wait,
this to
hold
Leaf
on,
real
no.
quick? Leaf, can I say this to you?
Go ahead.
Can I say this to you real quick?
Go ahead.
Bro, you asked for Jalen Wilson to get minutes and he got 25 minutes, bro. I ain't hear you say nothing about that, bro.
He got 20.
Nothing
Listen,
positive at all.
listen.
Like, come on,
Listen.
man.
In terms of the minutes being spread around, I said that right from the jump. We all agreed, bro, that Jalen Wilson was going to get more minutes under KO, bro. Correct?
No,
Correct.
but I'm saying you say you want to see that,
Yeah,
but you're seeing
definitely.
it.
And
Hold
yeah,
on,
we seeing it.
listen. No, hold on, Leaf. You know how we could vlog what we want to see, but the Brooklyn Nets not actually do it, right? He
Right.
actually did it, so you
Right.
got to give the man credit.
Okay. All right. Fine. Oh, listen. I'm about to just tally this whole shit up right now because
Thanks,
the thing is,
Wally.
but I'm about to tally this whole shit up right now because when going back to the schemes and shit, bro, like, well, how whatchamacallit want us to shoot 40 something threes? How many threes we shot tonight?
I think
45.
46. We shot 46 threes tonight. So
And how many we made?
we made 22.
Okay, so say
no,
we missed
That's
five
impressive.
threes, right? We still beat them niggas by 20.
Okay, fine. We missed 5 threes. We still beat them niggas by 20 because they was missing shots and they went 8 for 28 and
Oh
for
my
three,
goodness,
37 for 37 for 86. Bro, this I'm showing you what happened. This is all
bro. But so
facts.
be
This is
honest, they
it's not
second
lying. Hold on,
threat is Bogdanovich, and we held them
hold
to
on.
4 for 13.
Y'all have plenty of points. My thing is when you're getting 6 for 14 from McHale, 3 for 9 from the three. There's no Cam Thomas out there. When you're getting 2 for 7 from Jalen Wilson, when you're getting 1 from 6 from Claxton, y'all really expect niggas like Cam Johnson, Dennis Schroeder to have the nights like they having consistently on for the rest of the season when we still got a system that's putting us in a spot where we still got to shoot 40 something threes. Do y'all still believe that shit can happen?
Bro, I put the
And
defense
it depends on
priority
the
over.
type of threes that
Hold
you're
on.
taking.
Listen. Every time that I talk about us winning, it's never because of the offensive side of the ball. We lead with defense. And DFS had 27 minutes, not because he shot well. He was 1 for 6. He had plus 25 because he locked his man down. Whoever he was guarding couldn't do shit. It was mad hard to score on DFS. Hold on. I'm just letting you know why he distribute the minutes the way he do. It's not all about the offensive side of the ball. Like, yes, we shot well. We shot 22 for 46 from the 3 ball. That's expressive. But again, I don't think it's going to be consistent. But at the end of the day, what I said was correct. It's true to being able to space the floor and giving Cam Johnson less contested 3-pointers. So that's going to be consistent. That may be a better, because again, Ben Simmons, they know they could stay home. Meaning, I could stay with my 3-point guy because I know he gonna pass it to him. So if anything, I'll just play the passing lane. But with Schroeder, nah, he gonna attack rim and he might pass it. So you can't stay home with Schroeder. He makes the defense play honest, where they don't know what the player is gonna do. As long as Schroeder is next to Cam Johnson in the lineup, we safe. Trust me, bro. Schroeder provides that.
New York Nets don't agree. That nigga said Leaf preaching.
Because in the Orlando game, they didn't have any space like that, and he was out there. So it was his strategy that he had to change because there were no driving lanes for Schroeder or DSJ. It looked like Ben Simmons was playing. So he changed that strategy.
He made an adjustment.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. So His coaching, he's seen what the problem was last game when he had shooters out there and a point guard that could score, and it didn't work. So he changed it this game and made it so the floor is spaced more.
Listen,
And that's the reason why in
listen.
the keep in
I
the
think
in the
what I
in
think
the
what
that's
Leaf
the
is saying
reason
though is that
why.
how we lost to that team when
Hold
we
on real
beat them
quick. Hold
niggas
on real
them
quick.
two
And that's the
times in a
reason
row.
why he was staggering Ben and
The
Claxton.
key to
Hold on,
breaking
Leaf.
down our
Hold on,
offense.
Leaf. And that's the reason why he was staggering Ben and Claxton. He already saw that the spacing was terrible on the court. So he was not going to play them together unless you needed a defensive stop. But y'all are acting like this dude is not looking at what he's seeing on the court and saying that ain't gonna work and putting in shit that works.
They
And Cam
definitely is
Johnson
doing that.
career high, and since Cam Johnson can't score, his career high is 40 points. So I mean, we can like did that. So he can shoot the ball. He's been one of the best shooters in the NBA since he came in the league. But if you give him space like he had tonight, again, these are the type of things that you see.
Listen, all I know
And
is,
not just
bro.
him, Lonnie, because Lonnie low key, and this might be a hot take. Lonnie has been our best shot creator this year when he's on the court
Listen,
because of his
listen.
skill set.
But yeah,
Like
and
one
because
on one, going to get in the bucket.
and you know what? Why that also is because he's not seeing the double teams that Cam Thomas is seeing. By the way, but at the same time, bro. When I look at, I'm looking at the stat sheet alone, bro. And I don't see anything consistent, bro, going into next game, bro. These are some badass shooting numbers outside of Cam Johnson and outside of Dennis Schroeder, bro. Look,
We
one
had
for
bad
six,
shooting numbers and we won by
and, and, and,
27.
and we won by 20, and we won by almost 30. You absolutely right. And when I'm not just talking bad shooting numbers from us. I'm talking
Lucky
about bad
Land
shooting
too.
numbers from everybody on this court from both teams, bro. The only two niggas that was shooting the lights out, bro, was Cam Johnson and Dennis Schroeder. If y'all niggas is expecting that shit to be
Yeah,
consistent for the rest of this run and for the rest of the season, y'all fooling yourselves.
nigga, I wasn't expecting him to be consistent for the rest of the game.
Exactly. Because when
Yo, but just
they
y'all
hold
niggas
on,
gonna
wait.
come true,
I'm
bro.
gonna tell you why. Because
Wait, so Jay,
came
you agree
within
with
when
Leaf?
they came within six,
What he said?
when they came
I'm
within
not saying
six,
that. What he
we
said.
all
Don't
thought that
co-sign it yet.
everybody up in here is lying if they say we wasn't about to
Nah,
blow that lead
cause
and
Leaf
they
is
didn't
cause
call a
Leaf
time
saying
and we
that we
didn't call a
always jump in
timeout.
the gun and jump in the bridge, and
Y'all niggas need to stop
when we
jumping off
get
the fucking bridge, bro.
when we play these games, and then next game when we lose, we're gonna be back here
Stop.
again talking about the
Oh yeah, no,
same
I agree with
BS.
that.
Like,
Yeah, I agree with that.
Stop it
you
right
know what I'm
now, bro.
saying? Like,
Because when DeJounte Murray closed the gap of this game within six, bro, in the middle of the game, bro, niggas was
Niggas on the
panicking.
edge of their seats.
I
Huh?
was all
You
going.
damn
Yeah, I
right.
said the same thing at halftime. I was like,
What
"Oh
happened?
I
my
don't want to hear
gosh, bro,
shit
I
we
you
wasn't
better
on
saying,
the
not
bro,
edge.
lose this
about none of
league,
that,
bro."
bro.
I
No,
wasn't on
y'all
the
not
edge.
getting
We
it.
never lost the lead for me to be on the edge.
Yo,
We
bro,
never
but how
Breezy,
lost
many
the
stop.
lead.
leads have we lost?
Breezy, stop.
But
Breezy,
How
that's
many
stop.
what
leads
Big Freak
have
Stop.
we
is
lost?
talking
Because
about. You seen the
Breezy,
difference.
you coming up with all this shit to try to escape from everything that I've been saying, bro. Like
Bro,
when
I'm
they
Just
was
I'm
because you
not
closing that
yell
gap,
don't
escaping.
make
Y'all
you
hold
right.
on. No, no, no.
yes,
Hold
you
on, hold
are.
on,
Because
hold
when they
on. I'm
closed
not
that
trying to
gap,
escape nothing, bro. I'm not
Just because
escaping
yes,
you
you
nothing.
are.
yell don't
Because when
make
they
you right,
closed
Leaf.
that gap, when
Yo,
they
I've
went
been
on it,
telling them that, priest.
when they went
Boy.
when at the end of the second quarter, they scored 34 points in the second quarter, tied 22. When they closed that gap, bro, niggas was panicking.
No, I
Who?
They
wasn't
didn't see
panicking.
another
I ain't know
38.
I
you
ain't
was
They
break
in
a
my
sweat.
house with me watching the game, Leaf. I ain't know
I
that.
ain't
Where
break a
you was
sweat.
at?
All right, well, I tell you, they was panicking in the plays.
I ain't break a sweat. I was cool,
Bro, I
cool.
just
oh
think
boy.
Breezy just went on this morning on a whole rant, bro, about how this fucking team was trash and niggas needed to go and
I ain't say
all
they
this
was
other
trash. I
shit.
got some shit off my chest, but
And
I ain't say they was trash.
we just come in here. We
Breezy
not.
Okay,
had
I'm
a
not
whole
saying that we.
meltdown
I'm
this
not
morning.
saying that
He had
we.
a
I'm
whole
glad
meltdown this
we
afternoon, bro,
won,
and
but
then it
like,
turned into this shit because we won by 30 against the
right,
fucking
a couple
Hawks.
of days ago, niggas was on leave timing. That's what
Niggas was
I'm. That's what I'm like.
niggas needed
but this is
Flabbergasted
ADs,
this is the
by.
bro,
thing.
Yo,
This is the
suicide
thing.
watch,
y'all niggas really be
everything,
in here
and
on an
now we come to
emotional
this.
roller coaster, bro.
Come
Like
on,
y'all
stop it.
niggas,
Yo,
This
I,
shit ain't
but
no
I
roller
don't.
coaster.
yo,
sometimes we
This
come
was
in
a
here and
roller
be
Jay,
like,
coaster that
yo, we
almost
Jay,
back.
let me
it
Yes,
ask
got
it's
you a
it
back.
question.
got
Let's
it
do it,
got
baby.
Let
We
me
see
ask
the
you a
it's
question,
changes.
gonna
Let's
Jay.
go up
go.
and then
Hold
it's
on,
gonna
And then
Ella.
the
come
Hold
next
down
on,
and it's
Ella.
game
gonna go right
when
back
we
in the same
Hold on,
lose,
direction
Ella.
it came
Can
it's
from.
I
the
ask Jay a
same.
Stop it.
question,
It's
Leaf?
all.
Am I allowed to do that? Cause is that okay?
yo,
What?
shut
Go
up.
ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead.
All right, Jay. So when have you seen me on that emotional roller coaster?
I
Nah,
haven't,
you a
bro.
pretty
Like
even keel
you
guy.
probably the only
But
one. You probably the
hold
only
on, wait.
person because you probably
Yo, is your
you've
name
been
Jay,
consistent.
bro?
You know
Yo,
what, Breeze?
Leaf, let him answer the question. He directed it towards
Nah. He
Jay.
asked
He
me, bro.
asked,
Like,
he said, "Can I ask
I
Jay a
Jay.
question?" And then Leaf start talking.
oh my bad.
Yo, bro, Priest, you one of the most even kill niggas on this panel. Like you keep it like real monotone pretty much all the time, wins and losses. But I think you do come across overly optimistic in the times where you keep saying, "Yo, bro, you can't say nothing negative about nobody on the team because they on the team."
No,
And I feel like
that's not the.
I
Oh, go
feel
ahead.
you, but fuck that.
No, that's not. But I'm not saying you can't say nothing negative about nobody on the team. That don't be my point. My point is, goddamn, these niggas get killed like all the time, and this
So
has been a bad year across the board
Mm-hmm.
for the
I'm just saying
players.
we always up and down in here, bro. I'm not counting Priest,
If
but
it's been a bad year
niggas be up
up
and
and
down
down,
in here a lot, bro.
if it's been a bad year across the board, why am I sparing lives on this team, bro? Fuck them. They if they gotta go, I'm gonna say it.
Because
No,
guess
but the
what?
thing
Guess
is,
what?
they don't gotta go. Dayron Sharp don't gotta go. I disagree with that shit. I don't give a fuck what Zach Edey did in college.
Let me
I'm
tell you
not
this. Let
trading
me tell
Zach.
you this.
I'm not trading Dayron Sharp. I'm not.
I
Fine.
know you
Don't trade
guys. I
Dayron
don't know
Sharp.
how
Keep him.
long all you guys have been Nets fans, right? When
since
we first
2012.
when we first did the
Same.
rebuild part, right? And we brought got rid of Lopez and brought in Russell and all them dudes in here with Kenny. That first year of that process looked, I'm not gonna say worse than this, but looked fucking bad too.
True.
Wasn't we like
But
six in the East with that team or some
he
shit?
was able. No, we wasn't six in the East. Hell, no, we wasn't. But we were able to continue to work and work and work, and then we got into the playoffs. We drew
You know what? And
stars to our
you
team.
absolutely right, Priest. And I wasn't that mad. What's getting me mad is that y'all niggas is not acknowledging the inconsistency of this fucking roster, bro. Like time
If
and
We
you
time
have
acknowledge
a
again.
that,
bad
bro.
coach,
But
Leaf, if you
No,
have a
I don't want
bad
to hear.
coach, if you have a bad head coach, you're going to be inconsistent. If your coach is not giving you consistent fucking minutes, how are you going to be consistent when you get on the court?
Shit,
listen,
you.
but
I don't
once
think that's
again,
what
listen.
I don't think that's what
Yo,
he's
man,
arguing, bro.
let me tell you something, Priest. I know you real
And
even
I'm not
keel
talking
and you
about
be knowing
Bridges
some
and all them.
shit, but
I'm talking about
I know
Bridges and
you
all
know
them. I'm talking about
fish
like
rot from
Jalen
the head, man.
Wilson, Dayron, all
The
them
fish
guys.
rot
How
from
they
the
going?
head. It's not just the head coach, man.
Right. I don't think
No,
he's. I
I
don't
get
think
what you're
that's Lee's.
saying,
I don't
Jay.
think that's Lee's point at all.
I
I think
get
he's
what
just
I
talking
get
about
what
the
you're
roster,
saying.
bro.
Because Mikal Bridges is in the mix of one of his worst stretches of his career, bro.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is, bro.
No, he's
Like
not.
Mikael
bro,
Bridges
I
had
could
5
The
tally it
assists.
past
up. I
three
could
games
tally
he's
it
been
up. I
playing
got my
horrible,
computer
bro.
right now, bro.
He's in.
I could tally this
This
shit
is
up
one of
for
the
you,
worst
bro.
stretches of Mikel.
This is
The past three
possibly
games
one of
he's
the
been
worst
playing
stretches of his
horrible.
career.
This is his best season of his career in totality.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. He didn't just say that shit.
I
He
did
All
didn't
I
say
just
know
it
is the
because
past
it's
few
true.
games he's
he
been
didn't
playing
just say that
horrible,
shit.
and we gotta call out when niggas is playing bad. But at the same time, I'm gonna give him
This
grace because nigga, this is his first whole season being the technically the god. We gave him the opportunity. You know what I'm
I
saying?
listen.
Like this
Listen.
is
My thing is when you talk about personnel and all of these players you want to trade for, blah. Listen, man. Capella didn't do shit. Yeah, they didn't have Trey Young, but I seen Capella put up big numbers before, and he was irrelevant tonight, bro. And that's partly because of Clax. Now y'all can say it's because of this and that, because of excuses and all of this and that. But that's what really happened, bro.
man,
When
you
you
gave
look
me
at what
excuses
he
when we
hold on,
lost.
listen. He played 21 minutes, was 3 for 4, shot 1 free throw, had 6 boards and 7 points, bro. He wasn't impacting winning. He had 4 blocks, but he had 4 turnovers too. And he had 4 fouls. He had negative 14, bro. So all of these players, y'all be thinking, oh, we need to trade everybody for who?
I don't
Fuck.
think you talking about trading,
Somebody,
but niggas are saying the same shit about when
somebody
Wemby
who
came
ain't
here
never
and
played in
Claxton
the
held
league.
Wemby
You
down,
know what's
and niggas
crazy,
was on
bro?
the same shit
Somebody
last
who
week.
ain't never
Almost
And when
played.
that
12
nigga,
hours ago, Breeze had a whole
Wemby didn't
meltdown
even have
about
a
you
bad
and a
game.
whole bunch of
But
niggas
the
on
fact
his
of the
team.
matter is that nigga Capella I think what Leaf is trying to say is that nigga Capella can outplay this nigga Claxton on Saturday, and the niggas come up here and be like, nah, man, that was just some lucky. Like, nah, like just like we gonna make our changes and shit. I'm sure they gonna make their changes as well. The fact of the matter is, I'm glad that we got the win, regardless of all the you know, pessimistic viewpoints in here. But at the same time, I think we do need to acknowledge that sometimes we do tend to jump. Well, I'm not counting priests, but most of the times in here, we tend to jump the gun. Niggas say we back and shit, and then when niggas lose,
You know
we
what,
back
bro?
to the
Like
I'm
same
not. No, no,
bullshit
no. I'm not taking
on
shit
here.
You know what?
back. Hold
Breezy
on.
You
gonna
know
be
what?
like,
Hold on. Hold
yo,
on. Let me.
Trey
Hold on.
McCown,
Let me.
Trey
No. Hold on.
Cam
Let me.
Johnson, he's not
I'm
playing
with
up to his
Hold
someone.
on.
contract.
Hold on.
Trey,
Hold
I'm
on.
all
with
these
someone.
like we
Hold
back
on.
to
Let
the
me.
same
Hold
thing.
on. Hold on.
I'm
Let me
gonna
say
put
this
something
since you
on what
directed it
LM
to
just
me.
said, bro,
Hold on.
because
No. Hold
it's
on.
not
Hold on.
just
Let's
people
see.
jumping the
Y'all
gun.
keep
It's
doing that.
Breeze
Before I
that's
get the
been jumping the
response to
gun
somebody
all
talking to me
year
and somebody
long.
saying something. Hold on, bro. Let me finish. Bro, let me say this. Watching this and I'm recapping it game by game. I didn't say call everybody and tell them we back. I didn't say that. All I said was, is Kevin Ollie. I never seen a coach that animated for the Brooklyn Nets. He was really out there coaching. I like his style. And I think because the Atlanta Hawks got the same roster on Saturday, we going to beat them. That's as far as I went. And I said 3 games is a win streak. I think we could beat the Grizzlies. I ain't say nothing about that Philly game. I ain't going there. I'm talking
And
about
you know,
these
and you
next
know
2
what?
games, the Grizzly
You
game
know
at
what?
most.
Three
I'm not
L's
talking
is a
about the
losing
Brooklyn Nets
streak
winning.
too, and we got a whole lot of them this year, bro.
But
And you
I'm
know
not
what that
talking
adds
about
up
no
to?
losing streak. We already did that.
Inconsistency.
Listen. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, when those things were happening, it's not like I skipped the game, Leaf, and that's what I be trying to say to you. You be coming at me wild, crazy, and you be skipping the games you think we gonna lose, and you do what we do, bro. You're a content creator. I'm like, I look for you, and don't tell me I didn't. I look for you. I said, oh yeah, let me see what he doing now. You what? Come on, man. At least I recap every game and I call it how I see it. When we were down bad, I said we were down bad. I walked back that Jock Vaughn was a good coach before he got fired. Y'all making it seem like I'm just pulling this shit out of anywhere, bro. I'm watching the games just as much as y'all watching the games, bro. I seen the game tonight. And what I'm
Yeah,
saying is,
but
look,
at the same
hold on. Let me.
time,
All right, so hold on again. Certain stats I'll be asking y'all to pay attention to because this is what I hear the coach talk about. In last post game interview, our scene with Kevin Ollie, he said, "What stands out to you the most?" That's what the media asked KO. He said the assist turnover ratio. When I look at this assist turnover ratio, because that's what the coach got me focused on, we were 30 assists to 9 turnovers. That's impressive basketball. So it's not like, and again, the significance of that is mean there's motion. Now, y'all want to say Cam Thomas is bad for motion offense? I disagree. I think he'll fit right in. If all the other players in the locker room buy into the system, I don't think Cam Thomas is going to come in and not buy into the system. And
I
on
agree,
that
Breezy.
note, when he's back in the lineup, you trying to tell me he can't take shots? They can't divvy up the shots between Schroeder, Cam Johnson, and Bridges. That's ridiculous. They definitely could add him in the mix. You trying to tell me, oh, we can't fit him in the office because Schroeder got to take his 15 shots, and Bridges and Cam Johnson got to take 14 to 15 shots. Come on, you're not. Come on, bro. So again, I'm being optimistic on some real shit. Y'all making it seem like, oh, I'm just saying that we're going to win every game after this. I articulate every game. I pull up for the pre-cap. What are you talking about? So
One of the
we
things,
you know what you also do,
one
bro?
of the things,
You also
real
jump
quick,
out the
Leaf.
window with shit like hold on.
I
You
ain't
also
jump
jump
out the
out.
window.
You
I
also
didn't
jump
jump
out.
out the
Yes, you
window.
did. Yes, you
No, I
did. Now
didn't.
I'm gonna show you
I
where. You
didn't.
also jump out the window with shit
I
like,
didn't.
yo, KO is he's gonna be a way better coach, bro. And meanwhile,
Did
bro,
Jack Vaughn? Yeah.
yeah, obviously, then Jock Vaughn. Meanwhile, bro, when we come back 2 nights later, and somehow, some way, bro, we get our ass kicked, and then it's back to square one that you was on
No, it
12
wasn't back
hours
to
ago,
square
and
one. I
back
never
to
said
the
nothing
shit
back.
that you was on the
I
night that we
never.
got whopped by Toronto,
Nah,
back to the shit that you was on the night we got whopped by
nah,
Minnesota, or after the Orlando loss. It's gonna be
nah,
back to that, bro, because the
nah,
inconsistencies of this fucking team is
nah.
clear.
I disagree with you again. You keep saying the
Okay.
same thing, and hold on, and I tell you exactly where I disagree with you. I said nothing about the personnel, everything about the style of coaching of KO. Jay said give him 10 games. He said, yo, I don't really say nothing until 10 games is passed. I'm trying to break down every game, and every time I see what he do, I see him call timeouts when we got the lead. He don't wait till we don't got the lead, or it's a tie, or even it's a single digit game. He call a timeout with he coaches with a sense of urgency. And that's what we need for this identity of our team. We need to play with a sense of urgency. And he's the coach for it. He's actually doing it right now. This ain't the same as Nash and this is what I will say about the future. This ain't the same about Nash and JV. When Kevin Ollie not going to coach here, if y'all so hell bent on getting another coach in here, I bet you he become a coach somewhere else. At minimum, he's doing what Royal Ivy does as another assistant coach, or he may get a head coach job. I can go as far to say that. And I'm saying that in confidence of what I've seen thus far and what I know from beginning of the season, him galvanizing the group, the players to win those other 2 games that he helped win. Those players mention an assistant coach. And again, you, as much as you might find human in it, you could never give me another example where assistant coach was the one that galvanized the team to win a game. Exactly. So respectfully, put some respect on my handle.
Lawrence Frank.
Bro.
What?
You wasn't around when you heard that shit. Stop it, bro.
Yes, I was, bro. But you know how I know, because Vince Carter.
Is he trying to say when Lawrence Frank took over the team from Byron Scott? Is that what he's talking about?
You know how I know, bro? Because at the
that far
time,
back.
bro, at the time, they had one of my favorite players by the name
this
of
nigga is a general manager
Carter.
now.
So, he a general manager now. But don't tell me that it never happened. That we just lying to ourselves if we say that it never happened. That's one.
Look, I don't want to get all the way off the topic, because I had something to say to what Breezy was saying. When you look at the what the offense looks like and the defense looks like with Kevin Ollie, you can say that coaching doesn't matter, but guys are moving. That what is the thing that, and you want to say that jokers jump off the bridge? I've been saying the same thing since day fucking one, that we run nothing on offense, that we do nothing to help the players, that we do nothing to put the players in the best position to succeed. And I said that the whole time with Jock Vaughn. So if you tell me that seeing Dayron up at the top of the key, throwing passes to cutters, bounce passes on point, in a position to score, when we wasn't seeing none of that bullshit earlier in the year.
Good shit. That shit was beautiful basketball. You know how I be saying brand the basketball? That's the brand of basketball.
We're not gonna.
He did one of them passes before. I think remember earlier he did like a behind the back shit.
Hold on, let me say
but
what.
We wasn't doing none of that earlier in the year. Period.
Let me stay with Big Priest right there. Again, the impact of Dayron Sharp right there and around that key area is important. That sharp area, Dayron Sharp in that key area, that foul line area. You know the foul line where you stand at, in that space where it's colored before you leave. That's, you know what I'm talking about. That foul line space, not the actual box, like the rectangle part, but the circular part. You know what I'm talking about? On the court where you take the free throw. If Dayron Sharp can stay right there, Big Priest, and find the shooters on the wing, or take that drop step to the basket, because part of our offense is him getting his own rebound. Instantly. Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
People is
he makes us a better team by putting him right there. Only a coach could figure that out.
Teams are going
to figure that out.
So Cam can't back cut. So Cam can't make back cuts off the ball. Is that what we're saying now?
I say Cam Thomas. No, not me. I ain't say that.
I think you're talking about Cam Johnson. I think
Cam Thomas. I know Cam Johnson can make back cuts.
Oh.
He did it in Phoenix.
Well,
I'm talking about Cam Thomas.
Thomas can do it.
You said Cam. So which one are you talking about?
You said Cam Thomas. That's what I'm asking. You said Cam Thomas?
Yes. You're saying that he can't make back cuts off the ball? That he can't do shit like that?
What I'm saying is, bro,
move without the ball, get to a spot, and then attack.
What I'm saying is, bro, listen, teams are once again, teams are gonna start figuring this bullshit out that y'all talking we supposed to be running, or we supposed to be running more of. because the thing is, bro, like it's not that we can't do it; it's that these niggas are not that great at it. That's the
Who
problem,
is
bro.
it? That's the guy. All the guys we brought in. That's been their strength their whole career.
You said Cam Thomas. You said Cam Thomas. Let's just stay to that point,
You
bro.
just said
It's
all the guys. So I'm thinking you're
I'm
talking about more than just Cam Thomas. Otherwise, you would have just specifically talked about Cam Thomas. That's
all
because
right,
when I asked
okay,
you,
all right. I'm gonna
but
just
when
keep
I
it
asked you,
specifically
are you
on Cam.
saying that Cam Thomas is incapable of making back cuts? And this is basketball.
No, I'm not.
Everybody who
No, I'm
played
not saying that he's
basketball know
incapable of
that
that. I'm saying that, bro, the level of him doing it consistently hasn't been shown. That's what I'm
because
saying.
you know why it hasn't been shown?
Because
Because
that
Jock Vaughn gave him the ball at the top of the key and
right,
said, "Go do what you do."
right,
And
right.
he
Because
gave
Jock Vaughn.
Bridges the ball at the top of the key and said, "Go do what you do." And this nigga even gave Cam Johnson. We know Cam Johnson don't got no handle. He
Right.
gave Cam Johnson the ball at the top of the key and
Yeah.
said, "We saw him having not Dennis Smith. We saw him having Dorian Finney-Smith trying to
Yeah.
take niggas off the
Trying to
bounce."
take niggas off the bounce. Yeah,
Right,
we
but
did. We
Mm-hmm.
that's
did.
why
Told
Yeah.
you.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Leaf,
Yes.
you're right in a way, and so is Breezy and Priest because those
They both correct in a sense.
yeah, because those things did happen, the inconsistency of the way the players play, but at the same time, Ali is changing that so it benefits the players. Like Big Priest is saying, Cam Johnson not getting the ball top of the key and just like, all right, somebody come set a pick for me so I can pass this motherfucker. Like he not doing that. You know what I mean? Off the
Right.
ball,
No,
we
but
set a screen on the
I
side.
think
Hold
both of
on, hold
y'all
on,
points.
hold
I
on,
think
hold on.
both of y'all points
Eskimo,
can
hold on.
coexist, bro.
Right, right. No, no.
what
I
y'all
agree. Hold
saying
on,
is
Eskimo,
that we have
Eskimo. Hold
like
on. Let me ask
y'all acting
Eskimo
like we
something.
haven't been
Hold
running
on.
dribble hand. Hold on, wait, let me
No,
get
no,
this
no.
off.
I'm not talking
Y'all
about
acting
dribble
like we
handoff. I
haven't
want to
been
ask
running dribble
Eskimo something.
handoffs most of the season,
That's
bro.
all
With
we
Nah, I'm
Cat
not
fucking
at
been
talking
the
about,
top
doing.
of
bro.
the
Hold
at
on,
the
hold
top
on,
of the.
hold on. Listen, listen, listen. And again, this is what I'm trying to tell you. You talking about most of the season. I'm not talking about most of the season. I'm talking about paying attention to what happened after the trade deadline. After the trade deadline, the difference is a major difference. The major difference is Cam Johnson and how he gets to see the basket now that uh Dennis Schroeder creates that space to get him uncontested three pointers because Ben Simmons was the problem because the
No,
again, hold on, let me make my point. Again, the defense know to stay where they at. They don't leave, and they have CJ in 3-point attempts where they contest it because they never leave the shooter. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And you dance around, you do the Macarena and all of this other different dances around this specific point. That's why we are a different team. Dennis Schroeder creates shooting space for Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges, bro. I'm telling you, let them get it together, bro. We can make
he
the play in. I'm saying
he
all I
Should
have
have
to
did
say is
that shit
we can
against
make
he
Toronto.
he does a little bit of that Breezy. He does help, but it is the scheme that Ali is running, and they had to get familiar. Like I said,
It's the
in
scheme.
Orlando game,
He couldn't do that
they
shit
never
against
had no
Toronto.
space in the Orlando game like that. So even with Schroeder on the floor, this floor was still shrunk. It was so tight, they had no driving lanes. So he adjusted that
He
scheme.
made
Now they,
adjustments. That's what I said.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he made that adjustment because it still looked the same without Ben Simmons. So you can't say Ben Simmons was the problem. He was slightly part of the problem, but the scheme they was running didn't help the players, and that's why Ali changed it this game, and the floor was more spread, and that's why Cam Johnson was getting open like that because the players were what they was running was wide open this time. It wasn't shrunk up. They were more driving lanes open. They could do what they had to do.
And quick point, Eskimo. I don't want to before you keep going because you're cooking. In that Orlando game, it wasn't just that the floor was shrunk. We had 22 turnovers in that game, right? And we shot 40% from the field in that game, on top of the 22 turnovers. So if you turn the ball over 20 times and you shoot 40% from the field, not the 3-point line, from the field in a game, you're going to get blown out. That is a fact of life.
Facts.
We didn't play bad defense in that game. They only had 108 points.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. Again, I'm not gonna convince y'all. I just want to ask the chat to please hit the like button. Though we've been in for an hour, almost 2 hours in, man.
Nah,
Shout out to
people
Beef.
got me weak,
Shout to
yo.
This Is JTV. Shout to Big Pre. Shout to the Eskimo. You know what I'm saying? And shout to LM. Listen, I want y'all to know that I
The
welcome
reason why
this.
we only gave up 108 points is because Orlando is not that competent offensively.
So, but
That's
again, what I'm saying, hold on. But you
Ah,
always
this thing.
hold on. Listen, hold on. We almost 2 hours in. Please hit that like button.
All right.
Again, man, go ahead, man. Y'all can have at it, man. We got the win. You know, I wanted to. I won't say celebrate, but I definitely wanted to see the upside in the coaching, man. And I gotta be honest. When I look at, for me at least, to disagree on coaching styles, it is what it is. I will always. And I'll end it saying this because I think that coaching does make the biggest difference in this team. You know what I mean? Because the personnel is pretty much the same, and everybody pretty much counted us out now having Cam Thomas in the lineup. So I don't even know how we disagree with that. And
all
I
I'm
don't think
saying.
that we a better team without Cam Thomas. I think adding Cam Thomas with a coach like Kevin Ollie, again, I want you to remember that Cam Thomas like Kevin Ollie, man. They cool, man. It's gonna work.
All I'm saying is sooner or later, all of them bullshit X's and O's and everything that all of them implementing players in the right spots that y'all keep claiming that we doing, bro, is gonna break down, and we're gonna
I
run into a
disagree.
team, and yeah, of course you don't disagree until it can be proven right again. Like I told you, we all agreed the other night, bro. Like Toronto knew exactly what Dennis Schroeder was doing before he did it, bro. We all said that. So the
Do
thing
you
is, bro,
think? Do you think, Leaf, in Kevin Ollie's first game? Now I'm asking you a question. That he had adequate time. Not number one because he got hired right before we came back to play.
right?
Mhm.
So do you think he had adequate time to
No,
implement
no, no, he
anything?
didn't. No, he
So
didn't
that
have
was the
adequate
most
time. Fine. Fine.
vanilla game plan that we were going to see from him, from this team. That was
I
the
listen.
most vanilla game plan because number one, you have to give players time to adjust to your scheme. You can't just throw in, you can't just take out everything that they've been doing for over 50 games and then just throw shit in and expect it to work. You have to incrementally add things to the game plan so that the players can adjust and feel comfortable with what you're asking them to do on both ends of the floor. So if you think that going into his first game that he had adequate time, and number one, and it's going to be hard
I said
at
no.
certain points throughout the rest of this season.
I said
You
no.
have to give these guys time to get to put in what he wants the players to do, and then see if it works. You can't just go off of what you've seen in the previous part of the season with a different head coach. The same way with Doc Rivers in Milwaukee.
Listen, everything that you just said is valid as it is. Yes, but at the same time, even if he does have time, which is only what 20 something games
Nah,
right
we
now for
lost
the rest of the season.
23,
Rockbrook.
24, something like
Yeah,
that.
20 less than 25 games or whatever. Even if he does have time,
Real
the system.
quickly. I just have to point this out. You got Barry co-signing you. Sad.
Listen, I don't listen. I'm not even acknowledging that, but
Facts.
listen,
No, but think about it. You his favorite guy right now, man.
bruh, I don't even acknowledge Barry, bruh. Like, come on, bruh. Like, come on, stop, please. Listen, all I'm saying is this. Listen, with this time, it's time that y'all talking about the 20 something games that's left, right? In that span, bro. Like, well, listen, we got a decent winning looking schedule, bro. If y'all believe that in this time we're gonna implement something where players that are good at certain things and mid to not so good at everything else that they were doing previously because we saw them do this shit previously, but before what you call it got here as the coach. If y'all believing, bro, that all of these schemes is not going to get adjusted to by the other coaches, bro, by the other teams, y'all are fooling yourselves. And when it finally gets broken down, and when it finally stops coming down to X's and O's and shit, and starts to come down to the one of the main things of why NBA players are in the NBA in the first place is talent and ability, then y'all gonna realize everything that I was talking about.
Cap.
What is
We
the
don't
hardest
let
offense to
Cap.
defend, Leaf?
Cap. Cap. Cap.
now
Cap.
go ahead. I ain't gonna say nothing else because he gonna play buttons, bro.
Yo,
I ain't
bro,
saying
I
shit
think
else.
I think what you're
that's your
saying is
team,
valid,
bro.
except for Detroit. Detroit. What they can Detroit throw at us that
Oh, but Detroit is in a different situation, right?
Detroit is in a different situation, but and plus they playing
Because
a whole lot
Detroit
better
is
than
a
they was playing
extremely
the last time we played them.
Detroit is an extremely young basketball team. We actually have guys on the team with NBA experience, winning experience, playoff experience. We have those kind of guys on the team. Now we might not have the number one guy like Kevin Durant or and I just said that because Barry's in there and I know he looking at the poster salivating and shit. But we don't have those kind of guys. We don't have a Kawhi Leonard. We don't have a LeBron James. We don't have an Embiid. We don't have a Giannis. But we have guys who know how to win in this league. And for them to play the way they were playing, you will have to say something about, wow, I mean, these guys are really out. They're out of position. They are out of position.
Mm-hmm. Talk to him.
Certain guys, if you don't have those top 10 guys in the league, maybe top 20, right? You have to implement things that play to the guy. Shit. And I could give you an example. And I'm not comparing the players. So please leave. Don't
Hold
jump off.
on, Wally on Wednesday said, "Preach, big priest."
Yeah, because I can give you an example. You had journeyman players on the 2004 Detroit Pistons. Chauncey Billups was not an all-star anywhere else he had been, and he was over 30. Rasheed Wallace, who was an all-star but was older. Ben Wallace, who was strictly a defensive player, a la Clax. Tayshaun Prince, defensive player, 3-and-D wing. Rip Hamilton, right? Not only was the schemes and stuff implemented by Larry Brown able to make that team into something defensively and offensively to where they had 4 all-stars, but he was able to win a championship by taking those players because good head coaches can look at their team and look at their roster and say, okay, these is my guys' strengths. Hence why Memphis was able to win last year without Ja, or why Miami is always in the hunt with guys like Robinson and shit and
Tyler
damn,
Hero,
Zero
Bam.
and all those people. Not Bam. Bam, I feel like is an all-star caliber player. Jimmy is an all-star caliber player. But I wouldn't. But nobody would ever jump off the roof and say they're superstars or the top echelon in the league. But because Spo is such a good coach, and even when before he got them, they were always winning in playoff contention, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's what coaching does. When you have a good head coach, I'm not even going to say adequate. Adequate is good when you have those top players.
Adequate is definitely you make a perfect point. The problem with most of the stuff you just said, the players on our team
Ain't no
compared to
other problem with it.
the players on our team compared to the '04 Pistons that you brought up, and then the Miami Heat team that you brought up, bro. Like even outside of the guys that were all stars, bro. Like listen, there is a big difference between a lot of these players that we even have in our go-to raw and our go-to lineups and minutes played on the team, bro. Than those niggas. It's more than just the
Can
coach.
I ask you a
Trust me, man.
question? Because since it's not just the coach, where else in the league before that point was Chauncey Billups considered to be a great point guard, good
Where
point guard?
else? A
Where
great
else
point guard other than Detroit?
before Detroit? Because he was over
Before
30 when he
Detroit?
got there.
The thing is, the only thing I could tell you about that is that he got his confidence when he played in Minnesota, and that was by his words. When he played with KG and that year in Minnesota, I think maybe like 01
No, I'm
around that time.
asking where was he considered to be a great player, a champion, all-star caliber player before he got to Detroit?
I don't know what type of question you asking, bro. Like you saying where was he
Simple.
considered? I don't know where he was considered, bro. Like
No
listen,
way.
when
I
no,
can't
he
get
got
on that.
drafted. He got drafted top 5, bro. Like by the Boston Celtics, bro. So I mean, at some
And
point, I would like
throughout
to
his
think he was
career,
considered.
he was not considered to be any of those things until he got with the right head coach.
No, it wasn't that,
Coaching
bro. Like it took.
matters.
It,
All right, it wasn't that.
It do. It do.
no. I mean, I
Coaching
went.
matter.
No, I think his confidence had a lot to do with it as well because he talked about that in an interview, bro. He talked about when he got to
He
Minnesota.
talked about
Yeah,
Larry Brown really helping his career as well and
yes, he
pushing
did.
him to that next level.
But I'm talking about in terms of where it starts for an NBA player. There's only 400 of these niggas every year. Keep up with me, bro. I ain't gonna go too fast. So the thing is, bro, like one of the things that is key for an NBA player, what I like to believe is confidence. He talked about his confidence going to Minnesota, bro, and playing with Kevin Garnett. He talked about that. And the thing is, when he finally got to Detroit, which was in '02, and this is before they got Larry Brown, they was not bad of a team, but then they got the pieces and everything and put it together. Well, then they finally got Rashid and they took off that year. Defensively, bro, like all around the board, bro, like listen, and one of the best defensive teams that we've ever seen in the past 25, 30 years that we could even think to put our mind to. So the
In
thing is, bro.
Minnesota, real quick, because you
But
brought
going
up
back to the Minnesota point, bro. Like
because
all I'm
you
saying
brought
is,
up Minnesota. In Minnesota, he averaged 12 points, uh, three three rebounds and 5 assists,
in how many
and he was
minutes?
a bench player
But okay, but that was
in 28 minutes. In
in
28
28
minutes,
in 28 minutes. So okay, so anything under 30 minutes that ain't even starter minutes, but 28 minutes is valid. I understand, but as opposed to where he was when he came, well, before that point, I would like to believe, bro, that everything he said about getting his confidence up was true. Now, in terms of what you trying to ask me, in terms of being a champion and an all star and eventually a Hall of Fame player, bro, like listen, he got all I can tell you is he got drafted top 5 in this draft. So at something that the Boston Celtics seen something they seen like what made something that eventually happened out and planned out with the rest of his career. They seen something in it.
he
Maybe
got
it didn't happen.
drafted. He
Maybe it
got
didn't happen
drafted.
right
I'm
away.
gonna help you out real quick. He got drafted number 3,
Right.
right,
By the
in
Boston Celtics.
Boston,
Yeah.
97, 98, I believe,
Right.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And that same year,
Uh-huh.
he was traded to Toronto
I mean, listen, how many
as a
games did
third overall pick.
how many games did he play with Boston?
51 games.
Okay. So and I guess and so if we know anything
But
about
basically,
Boston.
at the trade deadline, they traded his ass because they clearly thought they made a mistake.
Okay, so the thing with Boston, you got to remember who they had at the time. I think they had Antoine Walker at the time, who was already an All Star, or who was already becoming a 2010 guy, like right out of the gate. So Boston was trying to build something, and they thought, okay, we got our point guard, we got somebody that can help Antoine Walker out. And if you know Boston, they work on the same type of time as the Lakers organization. If you're not showing promise more so right away, 9 times out of 10, they probably gonna get rid of you. Or maybe not 9 times out of 10, but you get what I'm saying, bro. But this is the Boston Celtics we talking about. And then they send him to the Toronto Raptors, of course. And then from there, it was all bad. He talked about, bro, like, yo, I'm losing my confidence of whether I think I could play into this league. What I'm trying to explain to you, bro, like, is that your confidence, bro, as an NBA talent, and it's only 400 of these motherfuckers every year. Your confidence as an NBA talent matters. Your talent, your knowledge, knowing the game, knowing your read and react time, all of that shit matters. It's only but so much X's and O's these niggas could give you. Your talent matters against your competition. Your ability matters against your competition. Your what you know and what your opposition knows, it matters, bro. All of that shit factors in. It all does. For those of y'all niggas in the chat, or for those of y'all niggas up here that don't think it do, and then think that the coaching could just carry these niggas a whole bunch of way, y'all fooling yourselves.
I ain't
I'm
say
telling
carry
you.
them. I'm just saying a good coach could make it work, and
I
I think
think
he
if
did.
you,
He
but
can
to
make it work,
leave
but
to
for
your
so
point
long.
though,
But hold on, let
leave
me
to your
finish.
point though, if a player got all of those intangibles, a good coach can bring that out of them and use that to their advantage, and hopefully, that'll lead to a running record, 500 record. But I think to Priest's point, if you have all of that, I agree. I
You
think
have all of
confidence
that
is
already as
needed
a
in
player,
an
bro.
NBA player. I
If
think
you,
confidence is
yeah,
needed in the NBA
as an
player.
NBA
I agree
talent,
with that. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But a good coach, if they see you got that confidence, they gonna put you in positions to win. And I think that's what Priest is trying to say. I'm not sure, but
Not just
I
that,
think
LM.
I think
Not
coaching
just the
matters in
coach.
that
Not
too.
just the coach. Not just the coach looking at you as a confident player. A coach looking at your skill set
Right.
and putting you in the position that best benefits you as a player.
Exactly. For not to cut you off, Big Priest, but Laurie Marketing, right? Who's the coach for Utah?
I forgot
I
his
forgot
name.
his name.
He's
But
been with the
I
anyways,
coach
right?
forgot.
since Snyder left. I'll check for you.
Yeah.
I got it. I
Anyway,
got it. Go
uh,
ahead. Keep cooking.
when he was playing for his country, first when he was on the team before, he played a different
Chicago.
style. When he went to his country and played for them, he played a totally different game. Whoever the coach
Right.
was,
Will
whoever,
Hardy is the coach.
yeah, he said, I seen you play over there like that. I don't want you to come back over here and change your game up. I need you to play exactly like you played for your country. So whoever had him before had him doing something completely different, not his style of ball, doing some other shit. And as soon as he seen that, he changed it. Like, nah, I need you to come over and do the same shit. That's what a coach. That's what
Even
a good.
right.
That's what a good coach do for you. He don't limit you and say, all right, you just do this shit. He like, nah, I need you to open your game up because that'll
Because
benefit
he
us.
wasn't playing like that in Chicago either. He
Right,
wasn't
facts,
playing like that in Chicago.
facts. That's what I'm saying.
All he was doing in Chicago was spotting up and shooting
Yeah, he was just a catch and
offensively.
shoe guy. Exactly.
Right.
So he wasn't playing like that in Chicago.
But getting back to what I was saying, the most important part of everything that a coach can implement, bro, is definitely, listen. It can work, but for so long. At the end of the day, you got to know your opposition. You got to know their tendencies. You got to know all of this shit that, because it's the game within the game. Listen, all the players talk about it. Yo, what he like to do? He can't go left. Yo, he like to take charges. Oh, all right, yo. There's a reason why they have scouting reports on these players, not on team scheme and team coaching and all that other shit, bro. Because that shit could be broken the fuck down at any
Bro,
given
But
time,
why
bro.
what
is
about
it
But
hold
I
on,
that?
hold on,
think,
hold
but
Why
on.
Leaf
is it
though,
that?
Listen,
if a
hold on,
certain
hold on.
player is good at a certain thing, yeah, true. On the scouting report, yeah, they know what they do, but can you stop it? And why
Exactly.
not work
If
on them?
you
Why not
And
work on your left?
you
That's
know
on the
real
what?
quick,
player to work
LM,
on their left.
That's always gonna
real
be the
quick,
question.
LM, real quick, LM. The thing that you're failing to realize is that when you talk about scheme, if the ball is moving, the ball moves faster than the man. That's always been a rule in basketball. So if the ball is popping around, everybody touching the ball is not sitting on one end of the floor where everybody's standing there looking at a player. That is easy to defend if it's doing that. If you just got a guy with the ball at the top of the key and you just saying go and get a bucket, that's easy to defend. Even if you got a Tatum, even if you got a Kevin Durant. But when the ball is moving and the players are moving, I haven't seen I haven't seen nobody stop. I watched plenty of basketball. Reggie Miller could not take the ball off the dribble. He could not do anything. But because of the system that the coach put in place, it made freaking that dude a Hall of Famer. If you see your player's strengths and you put them in position to where they can be their best self. Jock Vaughn was not doing that. That's where coaching matters. You can say, look at the scouting report, but if that ball popping around and you having to chase off screen, and you having to go under, you having to do all these different things defensively, or you in a zone and they're picking apart that zone with back cuts and movement and guys flashing and guys coming off on the weak side, that makes it hard to defend, regardless of what the scouting report says.
Facts.
And
Right,
regardless
like
of the type of player you
the
have.
scouting report, you
Let
can
me
do all
take
that,
that
and
as
you can
scouting
scheme
report.
and do all that. Like, I'm sure there was scouting reports against freaking Kobe, and like, yo, this Kobe favorite spot, this Kobe what to do. That ain't stop that nigga from going the fuck off. Like, yeah, you know what I'm gonna do, but can you stop me? No, I know what the fuck to do. I know my skill set. I know how to get to my spots. I know when to release at a certain point. I'm gonna lock you down on the other end too. You know why? Because I'm like that. Like, there's just certain people in the game that you can scheme against, whatever you
Right.
do, whatever you want, but you cannot stop it. It's
Right.
up
Like
to
Yeah,
the
even so
player. We
for
say the same thing about KD. For
yeah.
regardless of what he did when he was here, the only person that can stop KD is himself. If he's
Listen,
off, that's it.
Kawhi Leonard.
right. So hold on.
Right.
Even with
Kawhi, yeah, Kawhi too.
even the criticism Cam Thomas got, once they get the scouting reports for Cam Thomas, he ain't gonna be doing that more. After the 40-point games last season, he had a 40-point game this season. So again, some players they just that good, bro. And
Same
you can
shit with
see how.
Luca.
See, I don't know.
Listen, you can
See,
see you can
breezy.
see how. Hold
I
on, you
don't
can
know
see.
why you brought Cam Thomas into this. We was talking about team offense as a whole. We talk
Hold
about
on.
Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum. You bring up Cam Thomas
Kobe and
like
Tatum and Luca
No, no, no,
and
no.
Cam
I'm
Thomas
just
not
like
saying.
you
even.
one of them
No,
niggas. Come
but
on, bro.
but again, I did Big Priest. I did it because they made it seem like, again, when it come down to Cam Thomas, all of it is cap, and I'm just overhyping him. But again, he's the same player. I say, yo, he can score 40 when he want, and he had 40 this season. Y'all made it seem like, oh, when he gets scouting reports, he ain't gonna be able to do that the whole summer. And after the other day, I forget what player it was. They came up to him and they was talking about how the whole league knows they scout him as a KD said it. KD said, yo, the whole league know that he's a scorer. So they know the scouting report, he's still gonna put up points though, bro. It's because he added to his game. It's because of the scouting report. Scouting report say you can't catch and shoot. Don't make it seem like you didn't see Cam Thomas improve on the catch and shoot.
with
All of the
the
stuff the scouting report say, I ain't disagreeing with it, but at the end of the day, it's up to the player to either add more to
Right,
their
and that's what
offensive
that's
bag,
what I'm saying.
or they could say, you know what, they can't stop this. I'm gonna keep it going, bro.
Right,
I just
if
think
the
that
player to least point, if
Cam
the player
added
don't
more
got a
to his
left,
bag.
at the least point, if the player don't got a left, work on that shit in the off season. Make it so niggas got a plan. Like, yo, he can go left now. Bam, that's we can't stop this nigga now. Like, that's one of like, as much as good coaching can hide your deficiencies or some shit or whatever the case may be, it's up to the player to want to get better and work on those deficiencies as well. Like, yo, you got to work on your left. Bet I'm gonna work on my left. This off season, I'm gonna work with these trainers. I'm gonna get in the gym and I'm gonna work on what I need to work on so that next season, whatever the scouting report says, it is inaccurate. Now they got a
It's a
game
lot
plan
of
for
that
me
shit not
again.
being. It's a lot of that shit not being shown, LM, bro. And the thing is, when once teams start blitzing over the screens that Dennis Schroeder like to work on, bro, because he only likes to pull shots when the defenders go under the screens, bro. And I'm starting to realize that, bro. Like the thing about the NBA, bro, is you can see a player's habits, bro, like real easy. Even in the superstar players, bro, you can see them habits real easy. It's going to take the oppositions of teams that are better than us, and there's a lot of teams that's better than us right now to figure out a lot of these tendencies that they like to do in the perfect spots that they like to be in and cover them. This is one of the reasons why that we're going to continue to have the record that we have, and bro, even with this new coach, bro, because the coaching style could only implement but so much.
Cap.
That's why, bro. The X's and O's are sooner or later them shits is gonna break down, and sooner or later, bro, these niggas are gonna have to work off of talent and ability and effort. And do I have more effort and hustle and ability than my opposition? And a lot of these niggas on this team do not.
Listen, I like the fact that You get a player like Jalen Wilson play big minutes but not take a lot of shots. You know, he played 27 minutes, get 7 shots because you don't have to be out there to score the ball to be coached by Kevin Ollie. Kevin Ollie gonna put you out there. If you play defense, you're gonna get minutes. If you out there rebounding, and I thought we did good rebounding too. You know, we a better defense and rebounding team, bro. We look like a better team. Like, and again, we just gotta play versus the competition. I'm not fitting to say that we beat them. We could beat the Celtics. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that we beat them, and we gonna beat them again because we play them next. And like I said, I think we could beat the Grizzlies, but I ain't say shit about the 76ers. Like I said, yeah, yo, man, it is what it is. I don't know when Cam Thomas gonna come back. You know, I got to vlog. I got to vlog this, but without Cam Thomas in the equation for us winning the games, I
No,
don't want to see him rush back.
They said Cam Thomas should be back by the second, which is his next game. But all I'm gonna say is this: y'all brought up the teams that Atlanta Hawks beat within Utah and Orlando. Y'all brought up Memphis beating quality good teams, and they had some TV games where they beat quality good teams, bro. Listen, all I'm gonna say is, bro, none of these wins or none, just like the losses don't need to be taken lightly, the wins don't need to be taken lightly neither. So at
Nah, I
the
agree
same
with
time.
that.
So at the same time, bro, like listen, if there's adjustments that needs to be made, I'm pretty sure that Kevin Ali is learning how to make those adjustments and learning how to make how to get a lot of those things those adjustments that you guys talked about. But at the end of the day, once those X's and O's get broken down, it's going to come down to the effort and the overall ability and effort and overall effort of these players on both sides of the court and on different situations and on the hustle plays and all the things that you can't coach. That's the thing. That's what it's going to come down to, bro.
I think we could be a scrappier team. I think once this team gets some momentum,
You think a lot of shit, bro. That
it'll
shit ain't
build
coming true,
morale
bro.
for them
I
to
ain't
be a
gonna lie to you.
scrappier team.
You think a
No,
lot of
seriously.
shit that ain't coming true, bro. I swear to God, you do, bro. But listen, I feel it, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm all right with it, bro. Like it's look. All I know is, man, I'm not jumping off the bridge no more, man. Like until I see, man, that these players are more than capable on a more consistent level, bro. Like until I see that, fuck that, bro. You're gonna get this type of energy out of me every single time, bro. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with niggas about
I
who these
know Leaf
players
not
are, bro.
He
going. You're
say
not
he ain't
going to jump
jumping off
off
the
the
roof of
bridge.
the Barclays just yet, man.
I
He's
know Leaf
saying
said
where he
you're
gonna
not jumping
be.
off the bridge until we win the championship, and that's it. I know I got it.
Nah,
That
Can't
listen,
wasn't what
man.
I
acknowledge
that
what
that
you see
that
in
wasn't what I
specific
said.
games. Um,
That
I
wasn't what
mean,
I said. But I mean, listen, hey, look, you
Listen, I respect
say
you. You
you're
know what I
not gonna
mean?
argue with niggas, man. That's funny. You've been arguing this whole entire evening. You
Right.
screaming, you yelling.
Mm. Yo,
You
hold
the
on,
only
man.
one. You the
Hold
only
on.
one yelling out here. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't even understand what's going on.
yeah, listen again,
I ain't
man.
yelling no
Like,
more. Fine, my
you
bad,
know, just
my bad.
squint your eyes at the win column, man. We went up
Sound like
one game.
easy agreeing with Leaf, man. What it sound like? But
Listen,
I think y'all both got a point. I
No,
think two things
don't.
could be
I
listen,
don't
true.
listen,
see. I
listen.
don't even. I understand what Leaf is talking about, but at
Right.
the same time, he's not giving any credence to what anyone else is talking about.
Yeah, see?
When you talk about guys, when you talk about this, the type of play that we're seeing, it's different. You don't have to say. Nobody is saying that we're going undefeated down the stretch, but you can see the difference in the type of play. That's all. You can
Yeah.
see the adjustments being made. That's coaching too.
Right.
Right.
Hold on.
Check
And
this out.
again,
And
I
Check
to
this
your
just
out
want
real
point,
quick,
to your point,
because I
Breezy,
know
I like
you
seeing
trying to
Ollie
go,
on
Breezy.
the side doing,
Um,
clapping and
the
yeah,
the
man.
the the greatest player of all
You
time,
active.
Michael Jeffrey Joy, didn't win until he got the right coach.
that's a fact.
Word. Gotta respect that. Gotta
Yeah,
respect that.
that's a fact. In terms of championships, that is a fact. But in terms of winning a whole lot more than this team is winning, bro, like he was doing
Come
that
on,
like
bro. See
after the
there?
first
See?
2 years, bro.
Leave you just negative.
I like
Yeah,
okay,
but
bro. Okay, let me see some positive shit and maybe my mood will change, bro. I'm
listen, like
sorry.
I ain't know tonight was a negative night. I thought it was some positive shit on the court.
definitely listen, winning basketball is 30 assists and 9 turnovers. It could be just any team, and again, like I said, anytime y'all hear me vlog, it's never because I'm saying Cam Johnson gonna be a 30-point scorer. I never said that. He had 29 points. I ain't never said he was gonna be a 30-point scorer. So
Listen,
again,
all
there's
I'm
one.
gonna say
Right.
is,
No, hold on. And nobody said nothing to this, but Big Priest wasn't here. I said the common thread between KO and Kenny Atkinson is the hot hand. If Kevin Ollie see you got the hot hand, he makes sure you get the ball. And I like that in a coach. Bro, I'm telling you, man, he really likes. He won on a collegiate level. Y'all might sneeze at it and whatever, have at it, but I still feel like he has success in his coaching career. I'm not talking about as a player. He did that as a coach. And hold on, if we're going to talk about the Brooklyn Nets getting younger, wouldn't you want a coach that won on a collegiate level?
I'm not arguing about him being a coach, bro. Listen, the
No,
adjustments
no,
that
no,
are
right there, just right there. If you
no,
want
no, no,
younger
no, no.
players on the
I'm gonna
team,
go
why
into
wouldn't you want
I'm
a
gonna go
player
into my
that won
reasoning.
on a collegiate level, a championship
I'm
on a
gonna go into
collegiate
my
level?
reasoning, bro. In terms of youth, yes, I do want him as a coach. But what I like to continue in saying is that, bro, listen, I also want some goddamn consistency too, bro. In any given night, you're talking about 22 and 46 can happen with us, and it could also happen with other teams that we're playing against as well. What I like to know is, bro, like, listen, when that does happen, do we have an answer for it? Do we have a counter reaction for it? Can we get consistent offensive possessions, bro, instead of going on these bad streaks? Or can we get something? Can we get somebody that we could throw the ball down to consistently and put pressure on the paint and get in the and get to the free throw line consistently, bro? Right now we don't have that, so therefore we got to lean on the 40-something threes and with these with all the schemes that Kevin Ali is going to add, bro, because we don't have none of that. This is one of the things that make up quote
It's
unquote
only
a bad team. This is
it's only
Nah,
it's
niggas,
only
Nets got
like
me
it's
weak.
only like three or four teams. It's only like 3 or 4 teams that got somebody that they can throw the ball to in the post and go get a bucket.
I'm not just talking about throwing the ball to in the post. You could throw the ball to on the mid range or on the 3 point line or put pressure on anywhere on offense, bro. Like
But
that's all
that's
I'm
but
saying. But
see, if
the
you
the
with
the,
you
the,
saying
sch- the
that, you're
scheme the
totally
schemes that you're talking
dismissing
about.
you're
Oh,
totally
wait.
dismissing the points that I was making earlier. Because
Exactly.
that's not that's not the only way you win in this league. That's a fact. If you have a scheme that benefits your players, because you're talking like we just got trash on this team, and I don't believe that.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
Yeah,
We
there's
have
some good
players
players on this
that are
team, man.
good at a
Breezy ain't
lot of
say that shit
things.
with no
We
convincing.
are
He
not
said that shit
maybe
dumb
not a
slow,
lot of
bro.
things.
Because when
We
I said
have
that shit the other night,
I'm waiting for him to talk.
because
Bree
I'm
had
not
no
I was
time
finna
still
cut
for it.
off
talking,
Big
He's
so
like,
Free.
he
"Yo,
was
Leaf, bro, you know I'm gonna let you."
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
still
I'm
talking,
just
bro.
ad libbing. I'm just I don't want to take over the conversation. I was listening to Big Free. I'm just letting you know I
Because
disagree.
like because what you fail to realize is everybody looks at what Eric Spoelstra did, and I keep using him as an example because I believe he's the best coach in the NBA right now. Everybody looked at what he did before he got Jimmy Butler, and before he got or before Bam became Bam, and that team was always competitive because he made his use his players in the proper way. Coaching matters to that extent. I'm not even talking about because that's why I said an adequate coach is fine when you got the top tier players in the league. When you got those guys. But when you
Yo,
have
Big
guys with specific skill sets, the coach is supposed to come in, see what those skill sets are.
yeah,
It's like you got a running back that can't catch, and you keep putting them out at wide receiver. Why are you doing
right.
that? That's dumb.
Hold on, Big Priest. What they got to say about us being 16th in the defense? That's a immediate improvement right there. We was
Immediate.
20th for the whole season, 20th or worse. Now we 16th. That's not no coincidence. I'm
Eighth in
telling you,
rebounding.
man.
Our assists per game went up. We were at the bottom half of the league in assists. All those things is
Mhm.
immediate improvements
I'm not mad,
because you
man.
get assists when the ball moves.
I hate it. I hate it when you put this shit up early in the season, and I hate it now. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, because the thing is,
You
it's
hate
obviously
anything positive.
Right.
Hey,
no,
hey,
no,
hey,
no,
Breezy.
no. You know
Just
what
put
I
up
hate?
all the
No,
losses, and
you know what I hate?
Leaf will have joy in his heart. Just put up all the
Right.
losses that we had in a row.
Damn.
No, you know what I hate, bro? I hate
Damn.
inconsistency. That's what I hate, Priest. I'm sorry. My apologies again. I feel like I've been apologizing all night for the shit that I've been saying, like it's been wrong, and I haven't been dismissing none of the shit that y'all been saying. Anytime I said anything, I was like, yo, listen, all those points might be true, but what happens when all of that shit gets counter-reacted? All y'all niggas have said, bro.
So why
No,
do
no,
you
no, no.
jump? Why do you jump to it being counter-reacted? Why do you not acknowledge the fact that when you move the ball, it's hard to defend you. When you cut off ball, it's hard to defend you, regardless of what the defense does. Why do you not counteract? Why do you not acknowledge that? When you're constantly moving the ball, when people are constantly moving off the ball, when people are constantly in motion, it makes it hard to defend. Why are you not
But
acknowledging that, regardless of the scheme? We've seen this in basketball. That's how basketball started. I knew coaches that would take you out if you didn't, if 4 or 5 people didn't touch the ball before you took a shot.
Exactly.
right. You absolutely listen. You absolutely right. You
No, no,
absolutely right.
hold on. Let me add
The
to. Hold
problem,
on.
the
Let me say this.
problem
Let
with
me say
that.
this. Hold on.
I
Let me
want
say
to.
this. Let
I
me.
want to stay
I,
on that. I want to stay on that
no, I
question
want
right
to.
there.
I'm not changing the subject. I just want to say the significance is you get a better shot that way. You utilize the seconds on the clock. You don't take the first shot. You do that one pass then shoot. That's that 7 second office bullshit. That never been good for the Brooklyn Nets or the Nets. Jason Kidd was only doing that on fast break. Other than that, that ball was popping. They like to say that ball was moving around, man.
You
Them niggas
absolutely
Steph
right.
be doing that shit, but that worked for them.
Yeah. San Antonio and Golden State. Those are the two notable teams that we know of in the past 10 to 15 years that it's worked for. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but in today's NBA, players are much faster, players are much more athletic, and they know how, and they have skill set and the wingspan and the natural ability to counter react that shit and allow that shit to work against them for long periods of time. I'm sorry, bro. There's a reason why it's not implemented as much as it's supposed to be, bro. If a team was going out doing that all day, they better be the damn 2017 Golden State Warriors. Because if it's the team that we got, bro, we are going to be figured out because these niggas are not like that. They
All right,
not, bro. It's
hold on.
just
We
that simple.
hold on. We're gonna have to agree to disagree. We 2.5 hours in. I want to say shout out to the whole panel. Shout out to Big Priest, Leaf, the Eskimo. This is JTV. And my guy LM. Shout out to the whole chat. Shout out to the members at the channel. Look, man, we at 586 subs. We trying to get them up to 1,000, but we got to get to 600 first. If we don't get to 1,000, let's at least try to get to 600. Listen, I'm about to close out because we 2.5 hours in. I'm gonna do the pre-cap for the next game. After I watch the post-game interviews with Kevin Ali and whoever else they interviewed and whatnot. But yeah, man, W chat, shout out to Brock Word, W chat, W panel. And yeah, man, I'm gonna be back earlier. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to be back earlier, try to get y'all in the afternoon, so we could talk more basketball. And again, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Salute y'all. Or facts, dope show, man. Yeah, best fan. The Nets fans is the best fans, man. That being said, yeah, man, this was fun, man. This win was a fun stream to finally a streamer win. I mean, this was good. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get with y'all tomorrow, man. Shout out to Wally on Wednesday. She said respect, y'all. Fire. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get with y'all later, y'all. Peace.
BROOKLYN BROOKLYN we well. Back in the day, J Kidd was the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a Jansport. Ben 10 with the dribble drive handoff, pick and roll, full contact. This is a man sport. County and Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound right. Brooklyn Bridges, DFS defending. The Brooklyn Block Party, claps and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K. We well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
That hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting to score next. My chair's all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make you watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a bossmith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The sturdy or Millie rock like a fan do. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O